I am the lone wolf. I move through. I am the lone wolf. I move through the dust. Empty teeth, open eyes, I do not rust. I am hungry, I take what I need. I learn the trail from the shaking feet. I hunt the hunter, I trace their breath. I know their paws, I know their steps. My hand stays steady, my shadow stays near. I was made for this, I was made for fear. I am the lone wolf, I am the lone wolf. Fear me, fear me. I am watching, I am hungry. I am watching, my bite is true, my bite is true. No crown, no chain, no soft disguise. Just hard black earth and winter in my eyes. I cut the night with a silent grin. I hear the weak, I let them in. I hunt the hunters, I know the game. They wear the smoke, I wear the flame. You hear that step, you feel that sting. I am the edge of everything. I am the lone wolf, I am the lone wolf. Fear me, fear me. I am watching, I am hungry. I am watching, my bite is truth, my bite is true. If you call my name, you call the storm. I was born in the crack, where the dead stay warm. I do not flinch, I do not fall. I count your lies like coins of gold. I am the lone wolf, I am the lone wolf. Fear me, fear me. I am watching, I am lone wolf. I am watching, I am hungry. I am hungry. My bite is true, my bite is true.
Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Gamers Asylum. I just had an adventure with Goose. We went down to the cop shop. A full report's been filed. Jen's not going to like Jamie so much, and Dan being on stream as well. Now he's involved. Hold on a sec. Okay, well, Goose is happy because right now Goose is over at Jamie's stream making fun of what we found, right? I've got Caesar here. He's stuck and frozen. He's trying to fix that out. I don't know what's going on. But before he deletes it, let's do this. What's this? What's this? Okay. Let's do this. Let's just bang. We've got Hyperion plugs and gaming. And Jamie says this is not him. Right? He's telling Goose this is not him. Watch. We clicked it. It's not him, is it? Nah, you fucking liar. Okay. So we've got his Facebook page. So let's talk a little bit about Jamie. Yeah. So yeah, we've got Hyperion Boy vlogs. Oh, we'll go through all the pictures here in a second. Oh, Jamie, you remember what you was talking about leaving things in public? Guess what? Oh no. Oh no. It also, yeah, I've got one question. Yeah, one question for this dude. Okay. Why? And I had to make a Facebook account to get on this. Okay. We'll be going on tonight, 8 p.m. UK time on live.me. Download the app now and join us on Luke's birthday at my YouTube, Hyperion Boy, to watch the live stream. That was 10 years ago. That's. Oh yeah, and see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's okay. He can wipe this clean right now. I've got everything off of it already. See, he wanted to do stupid shit. He wanted to do stupid shit. Now he's over on his channel telling Goose this is not him. Bull fucking shit. That's all I gotta say. Oh yes, we will. What's funny is he felt the need to autograph this because everybody wants an autograph picture of Hyperion Boy. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah. Yeah, and they went out a YouTube T-shirt that says Hyperion Boy. This reminds me of him, like the camera, the camera was waste enough, right? The mic, all of it's been a waste for him. And apparently he was in Discord impersonating Roxy. So Roxy, I'll get that out to you so that you can do what you want to do. And he's got an LCU tag behind it. So, you know, I'm certain Keem will love that one. Yep. A known doxer. So what they'll do is they'll IP run him and just ban it so he can't change it or make new ones. Oh, Hyperion Boy, vlogs in gaming. Oh, Now we're going to notice a theme. We're going to notice a theme. Okay? He always has his fucking tongue out. Which I think is his sister. Which I think may be his sister. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, she might be completely normal. I don't know. But if it's your, but okay, well, in this picture, she doesn't look like she's very happy to be there. Yep. Yeah. Once again, even my wolves know how to keep their tongue in their mouth. Yeah. Oh, his tongue's in his mouth. Imagine that. You think? You think? But yeah, you're a little behind on it. But yeah, it's been sitting there. Here, and who would have guessed the dummy? It looks like he's about 13 with alcohol. I blame his mom for all this. Yeah, like I said, he talks about everybody else's parents and relatives. Yep. Keeping it horror, the movie. He's making. At one time he tried making a movie called Keeping It Horror. Yeah. 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 Well. And what's funny is he had the audacity to make fun of Dan B's movies. Seriously. Oh, let's see. Let's one more. Let's go. And there's like no comments or anything to these. Facebook's calling. Subscribe. Wake up the Alfie. I'm not scared. Oh, we're back. As vain as he is, you'd think there'd be a lot more there, wouldn't you? Yeah. So yeah, Goose found this, and he's like, "Oh, let's show it." And like I said, right now he is apparently in his chat arguing with Jamie, and Jamie's saying this is not him. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. He's not. He's not proud of what he did. You'd think he'd be like, oh, all over that, right? There you go, Jamie. I gave you some fucking attention. No, he won't. No, he won't. Don't give him false hope. No, he won't. You know, the cybercrime detective watched a little bit of his stuff, and he goes, "God damn, this guy's got two brain cells, and the one's giving the other CPR." I mean, whenever a cyber detective sits there and looks at your stuff, is like, "Holy fuck," you know? Oh yeah, they can't hear you guys or hear you, Caesar.
Saying
All
they're saying I can't hear me. I am.
I bet you're
looking at that
fixed
right
now. I got you. I got you. I got
Testing
you.
1, 2, ladies and gentlemen out there. Let's see. I'm still seeing the no sound, so maybe in the next
Oh, I got
couple
you.
seconds there'll be
I got you. I'm watching your
awesome.
lines. I got you.
Beautiful, bro.
You were saying though.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Let's give him that false hope to where there's somebody out there with fewer brain cells than him that would just see him for the dumb disabled animal that he really is. You know, like he's Barney
Yeah.
Jr. when you think about it. Or no, Barney Sr., excuse me. You know, that's about the only thing he would ever have close to a child. Is that dumb cat that he probably kicked to death during a, blackout drunk stupor. But I digress. But I would like to believe that there's somebody dumber than him with more money that will produce the trash that he wants to put out. He just has to get outside his apartment. Step outside, Jamie. Get some fresh air. Go meet some people. Try to do what I do. What my infamously famous, the host, the face of the asylum, what he does. Because that guy stepped outside. He stepped outside after 13 hours on camera. Sitting there.
Barely stepped outside after
for freaking 30 seconds. And that's being nice.
Yeah.
Saying 30 seconds. No, that guy, it's sad. He's not just afraid of his own shadow. He's afraid of the world. He's afraid of somebody being out there just ready to smack the shit out of him. And that's sad. You know, it really is sad. Like when you're that pathetic and you're that much of a nonce. And if you don't understand, his new name is Chomo the Clown.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Can you write that down? Okay. And then I want you to come tell the folks. Apparently, Goose is not only fucking with him, but got him. All those things that he tells people not to do, Goose just caught.
Oh. Do we got a hypocrite on our hands?
Yeah.
Jamie, that's an ugly look on anybody, especially you, drunkard.
Yeah, and he's not happy, apparently, that this is why you don't fuck with kids that are taking fucking cybersecurity. You just don't do it. Because they'll do that shit to you. And here's
Jamie, that's why.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry I was going to say
that's why, Jamie, you don't fuck around with people that are younger than you, that are more in tune with technology.
Better than you.
You're older than me, Jamie.
Smarter than you.
Exactly. That actually grew up with this technology. Jamie, you're stupid, you're dumb. Just go dry up somewhere, go flush yourself down the toilet. I mean, hell, go crawl back upside Jen. Maybe you can, go crawl up inside that polluted womb of hers and mentally develop for a few more years. Because when your mom had you, you didn't just fall out of her, you came out premature and stupid. Sorry to cut you off. I just
No, that's fine. They want to pet my wolves because my wolves look so welcome. All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna get him so he can tell you all what was going on.
Oh, that's awesome. It's always awesome having Goose up here.
Yep.
I'd like to say hello to everybody. Trucker, Froggy, how's it going? What's up, Brenda? Mwah. Appreciate you, babe. What's up, Devin? How you doing? Brexa, always good to see you. I've been, I seen what you're typing in the other chat, and, no. Oh,
hello.
Mrs. Lillian is here.
So,
hey, what's up, Goose?
So
How you doing, bruh?
I'm doing pretty good. So I've done my digging, right? Because if he's gonna threaten my family, right, then we'll bite. Okay. So first of all, he's in the vicinity of. I'm gonna butcher these names. I'm sorry to my British or English. But I know his vicinity. I won't do it. I won't drop where he's at, because that's cruel, right? Frankly, I don't care. But I've been kind of in his chat, bullying him around a little bit, asking him about all the stuff I find, to watch him avidly decline any of it, except this isn't doxing. Hyperion Vlogs 3453, right? So in there
exactly.
is a video of two kids dancing. They may be relatives of him. They may be him. No, definitely not. But I found it, right? And he said it's not his channel. It's not his channel, but the channel that's linked to the Facebook is directly linked in there. And the one that he has a picture of him on, one of his old profile pictures, is the same picture used for the vlogs channel I just listed. So I'm gonna keep digging. I'm gonna find more, okay? Because this went from, and I'm gonna enlist my girlfriend, a professional cyber stalker. It's my girlfriend. She knows how to find anyone. She'll know the. Yeah, in any account you've had, right? She'll locate a lost pube and link it to you. I don't know how she does it. It's cinema, I tell you. But I'm gonna enlist her help.
Oh, man.
And I'm gonna see what she can do. Maybe she can help. Because it's kind of funny now. I'm actually having as much fun as I can learning about him. I will learn, brother. I will learn. I'm also gonna say this.
No, it's funny.
Jen doesn't know I'm in the chat actively talking to her right now. I'm striking up conversation like I've never met her before. It's hilarious. They don't know it's me, because I'm one of 5 viewers, 2 of which I think are him. One's Jen and one's me, and the third one won't say anything. So I'm kind of having a little laugh with this,
Oh, I know. Oh, man. I mean, but hey, at least you're doing your charitable act of the day by giving him a view.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kudos, bro.
Yeah, some of us, we have to work for the mentally less fortunate. I'm showing my gratitude to my community.
Exactly. No.
So.
That's big of you, bro.
Yeah, he's actually mentioning that right now. And here's the thing. I'll say it. I don't care, Jamie. I wore the same pair of jeans for 3 days straight. It's awful. I was building a fence. They're work jeans, right? You wear work shirts and work jeans, even if they're a little dirty, because that way, right? They smell awful, by the way. I'm telling you, egregiously stinky. But I was putting concrete down, right? I was helping one of my buddies put up a fence. I don't want that on other jeans.
Exactly. When you have work clothes, you put them on until the job is done. Even
exactly.
If it takes 4 days.
Exactly.
5 days. I mean, hell, there was a time where I had 2 pairs of jeans that I'd be alternating between work for a week because I'd be doing sandblasting or doing some epoxy work, like floor
Exactly.
coating or something.
And that
And you
really
want to minimize how dirty. It's like because see that's the thing. You have the working man mentality. I have working experience. We know that. Jamie doesn't know that. Trucker, those are his work shirts. What are you gonna do at work? Put on your work shirt.
you're not gonna
You
find.
know this. This is like basic information for us. For him, it's fucking new.
I'm not going to wear the shirt I was wearing on stream earlier to work. It was blue, pink, and purple and had fucking a skull on it. It's super. I mean, because look, I'm not going to lie. I haven't grown up since I was like 16. So it's an old shirt, right? Looked badass when I was 16. But now that I'm older, it looks kind of goofy. But I don't care. I'll still wear it around, right? But I'm not going to wear that to work. That looks stupid. So, Trekker, I am on your side.
Exactly.
Don't let him shit talk you, okay? Take none of that to heart, because I am on your side with that. I stand firm.
Exactly. Unlike Jamie, you trucker are a working man. And
Yes.
you're the working man that helped keep this country going by getting the products there in a timely manner. So no,
Yeah.
don't be ashamed if you wear having work shirts that you wear regularly and God forbid they see it on stream. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck those guys, right? Like, I know I haven't been on a game stream in a while, and it's been for 2 reasons. One, work, okay? I work 2 jobs, right? I'm busting my ass. 2, I had a motorcycle class recently, okay? I was tired, I was sore, I wiped out. I'm gonna put this image in everybody's head just to imagine this, but I won't show the cut because it's awful. You know how like when you put a pizza in the oven and the cheese hasn't fully melted and spread out all over the pizza yet, but it's still kind of cooking? That's what my knee looks like right now because of how it's healing. Yeah, Caesar, I'm sorry. But I saw it.
No,
that
no,
thought
it's-
popped in my head, and I'm like, everybody's got to get that.
Yeah, no, that because I remember earlier when you showed your elbow,
Yeah.
and you're saying that that's like the most family friendly thing. To
Yeah,
show.
it really
It's like you're saying what's on your leg.
Yeah,
No.
But yeah, so right now I'm planning
Oh,
on
man.
I'm planning on either waiting to retake the course or I'm gonna get a permit and ride around with my brother-in-law, Tiny, if y'all remember him from way back when. Right? If you haven't
Yeah,
seen
I
him,
remember Taming.
if you haven't seen him, go check. My dad's asking, what did I call him? He's not. Okay, it's just because of how long he's been there. I should clarify, my sister is not. Hold on now. My sister is not married. But it's just, I've known him for like the past decade. So,
Yeah,
it's.
he's been there so long, might as well be at this point.
But yeah, so yeah, man, I'm loving it.
I know it is definitely a breath of fresh air. Especially here, like what baffles me is when we pointed this out about his YouTube channel, calling it Hyperion Boys. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, are you trying to attract kids?
Yeah.
And then
Like
he
I said-
changes it.
Yeah.
Fight Club, right?
Yeah.
He keeps that the same. It's like, well, what's up with that? Like, did you forget about it, Jamie? You get a little too drunk there, boyo, and you just like totally spaced on that old Facebook page, and you think, oh, nobody's ever gonna find it because I'm Jamie. Nobody can touch me. Well, look what happened, dude. We got your Facebook page, and we're having a good laugh on you. Thanks, and keep that tongue in your mouth, you ugly freak.
Yeah, so as a matter of fact, I was in there, right? And he was like, I don't know how the channel's linked to me. Okay, now let's go through something. So his old channel, the one that has his old videos, which by the way, he has 4 on there. One, like I said, with 2 kids dancing. They're not an enemy. I don't fucking know them, right? They're probably relatives of him. I could use them to get further, but I won't do that. That's a line I'm not crossing. However,
Yeah.
the other
standards.
the other 3 videos on there are like streams, stuff like that, right? And he says it's not him and none of that stuff on there ties to him. First of all, his old account had 4 subscribers with 4 videos. So a subscriber a video, not bad starting out. Secondly, if he's gonna tell me it's not him and someone's been following him around, tracking all of his YouTube channels, that's crazy. Secondly, you can tell it's his voice on a worse mic. So you can't hide. You can't hide, Jamie. There is no escape. I know people that do like, yeah, you ever hear those things with like ethical hackers going in and like they'll breach a company's security to check it to make sure that somebody else that's not being paid by them can do it? I know people that are certified to do this. Okay, like that's their whole job. If he thinks if he's gonna keep pushing his luck, I have more people to talk to that I don't have to spill anything. I can just keep pestering him in his own stream. Oh shit, I just knocked something over. Hold on. It's funny.
Oh, hello, Roxy. Sorry to cut you off. I wanted to say, what's up, Roxy? Thanks for joining us. Hello,
What's up,
Dana.
Roxy?
Thanks for popping in. Hello, Devin.
Hello, everyone.
Get those up, but please continue.
So,
Continue.
Hello. Also, I want to say hello, everyone. I know there's some new names in here that I haven't seen before. If you haven't seen me, I'm Goose, right? We're currently in the work of if I should change my name to my gamer tag or not. But as of right now, we're going by Goose. It's a pleasure to meet you all, right? I am. If you guys saw like the arcade, that's where I'm generally from. It's where you'll find me. I spend most of my life rotting away behind a TV screen. So. Yeah, what's up, everyone? I know, like I said, like, beyond the box, okay? I'm gonna have to call you BTB. Make it nice and short. I love giving the viewers nicknames. If you don't like it, let me know, right? Because, like, we got Trucker, we got Devin, we got Froggy, Roxy, right? The GOAT, Roxy, by the way. Dana, I saw one more in here somewhere. I'm gonna have to call, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm so sorry. Brexa just got clarified for me. Love it, right? Like I said, hello, pleasure to meet you if you're still here. I haven't been in. Yeah, I like BTB, right? Because if you know Titanfall 2 in particular, BT is like my hero of video games. I love BT. Yeah. But, so yeah. No, like I said, it's dumb shit. It's just trying to get a rise, because without me and Jin, he literally has himself, and him, but in a different font watching him. And that's it. That's all the viewers he has. I can confirm.
Schizophrenic movie in the process.
Yeah.
A loser streaming and he has an alt watching, like, holy shit, like silver up there.
Yeah, like
Makes the better decisions.
Yeah, I don't know. And like I said, when he changed his channel to Knowing the Unknown was when I first found it, and it still links back, right? And he's like, I'm going to report the account, and I was watching as, like, 2 posts got deleted. Yeah, I saw you, but here's the thing, I already have him saved, Jamie. You can't hide. I'm not gonna show my cards before the showdown, baby. I'm ready.
Hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The Asylum's own Goose, man. No, like what you delivered right now with this information. Oh man, that is beautiful news right there, bro. Oh, beautiful. Kudos to you, man. You are kicking ass out there.
You're good, Roxy. You're good. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm screaming. There is a fan right in front of me, and with that, and also having to hear myself, I don't know if I'm talking too loud or too quiet. So,
just fine, bro. You're just fine.
No, this has been quite a venture. Like I said, I've gone through. I screen recorded the whole thing. I went to all the links. I have all the photos saved. Right, even his old thumbnails. Which, Jamie, if you're watching this, let me give you some credit. Okay, you didn't do bad work on old thumbnails, right? No. I didn't forget Dana. I was listing off people that I hadn't seen before. And Dana's message was kind of, like, awkwardly, because it's got the blue, I was like, oh yeah, I know that, and just skip past. But hello, Dana, I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, the fu- the pollen outside was honestly making it awful. Um, on yeah, cause like Devin and Roxy. So I being outside, right? It was 90 with like humidity is 60, and the pollen from grass was high. I didn't even know grass gave off that much pollen, and I was so flabbergasted by it. My eyes were like double their size. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. Uh,
That is rough, bro. But yeah, like the allergies are definitely kicking up. Then like like people up there in the Northeast, they got to deal with the smoke coming down from the fires up in Canada.
yeah,
Imagine, but those combine the pollen and the smoke, like whoosh.
yeah, it's
It's gonna,
crazy.
that's gonna screw up your day. That's
Well,
definitely gonna screw up your day.
if you guys want some old new news, right? This is science that I learned about today. So I'm gonna geek out. Caesar, you can butt in if you care, and if you like, I don't want to make you feel like a fool with this because I get not everybody's a big science nerd like me. So I'll try to take this as kindly as I can. So I
Be
learned.
my Sherpa, bro. Be my Sherpa. Like, teach us. Come on,
So-
Mr. Wizard.
Okay, so I learned everybody's told time is linear and only goes forward, right? But that's not true. Negative time does exist. Not time travel, negative time. So what they did was they shot a photon through a cloud of rubidium atoms, right? And what happened was before it was fully in, they saw it on the other side using a laser, right? It's a photon. You're not going to see fuck it, photon. So he wants me to wrap up. So anyway, it was appearing on the other side before it had gone through, right? And that's the great thing about quantum mechanics. They're having to change the fundamentals of physics again because negative time does exist. Love to see it. I'm going to put my father back on so I'm done geeking out. But I'll see y'all later.
Care,
Maybe
Goose.
I'll try to find some
Glad
more on
you're
him.
up here, brother.
Good to see you, Caesar. It's been a hot minute, so take care.
You too, brother. Oh man, imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. Negative time. I bet Jamie would be able to wish he can tap into that to go back and just stop himself from being such a drunk, selfish asshole. But who am I kidding? That ain't gonna happen. Welcome back, buddy, old pal.
Yeah, Roxy, just so you know, he's impersonating you on Discord with an LCU tag on.
Whoa.
I will send you a screenshot of that as soon as I'm able to.
Mutant across the pond is imitating America's national treasure?
Yes.
Scumbag. Piece of shit. But I guess that's what happens when you become that irrelevant. You have to pretend to be somebody else that you wish you were.
Yeah. Well, he was.
Damn.
I think it was the same account he was using to pretend to be Twiggy. Oh, Trekker said he sent it to you, Roxy. But yeah, so for those that don't know, that missed the first part, I was streaming. Hello, Queen Dana. My love. And I got a notification that his stream sniping me and actively attempting to live dox. He's wrong, but it doesn't matter about the intent. And Jen's up there laughing her ass off, got all that bass in her voice. But her and Dan ran. That's okay. The cops don't stop knocking.
Mm-mm.
Hold on a second.
They
here.
don't stop a knocking, and they got a nice piece of paper to where they just come right in.
Oh, overall.
Nice and locked up and secured, Jen.
Oh,
'Cause, sometimes when they come looking, they might knock over that cage, and those little birds might just fly away.
Here's
Like
the
Snowy did.
Oh, we've got a report. Bubby came in. He said 10 minutes ago, or Goose, I'm sorry. We call him Bubby around here. Goose came in, and he said 10 minutes ago, Jamie now wants a truce. Here, just come here. You can talk.
Okay, everyone.
He wants another
I watched
truce when he
back to
already
see what I
burnt
guess.
the bridge from the first one? Oh my god.
Okay, so I watched back a few minutes to see what I missed, right? And he's talking about he's like, if you attack me Wednesday, I'm gonna come back Thursday, whatever. He's like, but we can stop it here. Don't come on, don't stream, don't attack, and we can just start again Monday. No, dude, you're way too deep.
You've already got the cops on your ass. Whenever they're calling the international crime thing, you're done.
Interpol.
Yeah.
Good old Interpol. Oh, sorry is not gonna get you very far with that.
Yeah, apparently doxing over there is even more serious than it is over here. And because he was saying, oh, this is a nice person to meet or a great person to meet, he was calling for action. You're a dumb fucker. And so here's the thing, Jamie. Last time I went and I said, okay, we'll have a truce. You broke it the next day, you fucking fairy. You don't get no more.
Yeah. You should have stuck with it the first time. But no. You want to get these... I don't know. It's like you got a tumor in your head, Jamie. And you just do stupid shit. You ain't getting no more truce. No pass. No nothing. No.
No, we're just doing what you do.
Squirm like a worm in the sun, stuck on the concrete.
And here's
squirming, trying to get down to that soil, and you can't do it.
And here is the best part. While we do that, our actual content is going to keep rolling.
Exactly. The content that you people that are watching right now, and the thousands scattered all over the world. We entertain people. We take people on a journey. We help people forget if they have a bad day. We give people something that they want to watch. Unlike you, Jamie, the only thing you give people is basically a public service announcement of why you shouldn't be an alcoholic.
Yeah,
why you shouldn't be a sped. Chomo the clown.
Here's the reality of it. Here's the reality of it. Okay. What we do for people is they look at us and go, God damn, my life's not so bad.
Helping. You know what I mean? It's like we're so, like you said, you know, the worst podcast on the internet.
Yeah, the biggest shit show on the internet. That's what I see.
Yeah, thank you for correcting me. The biggest shit show on the internet, but they enjoy that shit show because, just like you said, they're like, damn, you know, like after seeing Caesar and the way he acted, I feel better about myself. And see, that's a public service right there. Something that you would never understand, Jamie. I help people feel better about themselves.
Well, while we
what do you do?
While we got everybody here, Queen Dana, yes, can I talk about, not this week, but next week? Just put yes or no. That's all I need. Because I can't check Discord. And Froggy, if you're there, we'll get you up here in a second. Unfortunately, my setup is not set up for 3, I don't think. If it isn't, I can move stuff around while everybody talks.
Yeah, if it's not, then yeah, you can move me down when you bring Froggy up. But I'm watching the studio waiting. So when Froggy comes in there, I'll be able to let you know that she's in studio waiting.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm looking. Queen Dana said yes.
Okay, yeah, and I'm going full screen on this one. Okay. I've got some very, very special news. Oh, shit, I got that music on for when I do it. I've got some very, very special news. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? No, today's Thursday.
No, tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Fuck, I don't even know what day it is. It's been that kind of week.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Now we've got Jamie might have rattled a few people, but I think I'm hoping they got unrattled. Right? So tomorrow over on the Nature Channel, and the reason things are down right now and it looks like videos aren't there is we're reorganizing. So you just got this stuff happened while I was in the middle of it. So over on the Nature Channel, we're actually going to make a seascape, which is a plant aquarium, I guess, kind of. And then we've got a plant terrarium with crystals that grows crystals. So, or uses crystals to grow the plant. So I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? We've got that. And then Friday night, I forgot what's Friday night. Holy shit.
I do believe it's supposed to involve Queen Dana, right?
No. That doesn't come up till next week. Friday night will probably it may be a community night. Guess what I bought?
What'd you buy?
I bought the Angry Video Game Nerd movie.
Oh,
We can watch that. Yep.
that's supposed to be really good. Like, oh, because I remember seeing just a little bit of what James Wolfe was talking about, all the behind the scenes stuff,
Mhm.
and it's just like, wow.
Yep.
Like, guy put in some work. So that's gonna be an interesting movie to watch for community night. That's gonna be fun.
So and then next Monday, I don't know this for certain. They'll say yes or no in there. Next Monday, we're going to have Froggy start her expose or her deep dive into Devil's Past. And that'll be interesting. I don't know if Trucker's going to do his thing on Wednesday or not. Passing through, if he is, he'll be there. Tuesday and Thursdays we do the Ain't What It Ain't, right? And then this coming Friday, it's the Buildmaster thing this Friday. I'm gonna finish that damn controller. Oh, that thing's been a headache from the start. And then Caesar's gonna. I don't know if he finished this sword or not, or he's gonna start something different. But and then,
to be honest with you, I have not finished the sword. I haven't touched it since the last time. It's
I don't
just
blame
like
you with those
after my
instructions.
abrupt departure, it's just like
Now,
hopefully I can get back on to where I can continue building the
Yeah.
sword.
Quick-
Please continue.
yeah, I was gonna say quit quitting. If you want to quit quitting. So okay.
Yeah, I gotta quit quitting first.
Right, we've got that, and then here's the thing. So I'm just gonna rumble to it. Next Saturday, on Saturdays from 9 p.m. Eastern on, we do date night. Well, after this date night, or during this date night, there'll be something special. But right after it, we are going to have a new show that's called Velvet After Dark. And it is hosted by the one and only Queen Dana. Now, for something really, really special. Okay? Not this week's date night, but next week's date night. You're not only going to hear Queen Dana. Queen Dana will be sitting opposite of me on the camera while we play something new, because we're going to beat fucking Reanimal this week. So there's your big drop. This is why you want to be here Saturday. The gorgeous Queen Dana will be here, and we're going to have some fun. Unlike this bitch.
Jamie Star, you can be a little twat sometimes. You can go ahead and start doxing and a lot. And I'm good at what I do. Really.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it was a live scene that puts both of us on. There we go. Oh, Froggy's in waiting, so I'm going to.
Yeah, Froggy's.
Hold on a second. Goose has got his head popped over again. Uh-oh, Cody, we've got your full name, fucker.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't fuck with Sad Panda.
Better and better.
Don't fuck with Sad Panda. Don't fuck with Sad Panda. Okay, I'm gonna bring Froggy up. Let me switch this over. I'll bring you right back, Caesar.
I'll be here, brother.
Yeah, he sat there and he goes, we're certain about his first name, right? And I was like, yeah, and he goes, well, guess what I got? Hey, Froggy,
Hi.
how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing.
You're
How are
doing
you doing?
well. I was really shitty earlier, right?
Yeah.
Feeling real shitty. Now I'm on cloud nine.
I think that's what happens when people do stupid shit, huh?
Yeah. Well, the thing is like I said, here was the thing. You and Trucker defended me whenever he attacked me, right?
Every day of the week I will.
Well, the thing is he was attacking you for that. So there's no way in fuck I was going to set back. Okay?
Right. Which I understand and I
Right.
greatly appreciate you doing that.
Well, that's how it works in the asylum. We have each other's backs. And here's the thing, we don't go around attacking people. When we sit and we talk about what we want to do with shows, what we want to do with content, the ideas we have.
Exactly. The only time anybody ever really attacks anybody is when there is something thrown out first. Then it is literally, okay, well, we all gotta stand up.
Well, and now apparently he's wanting another truce. But here's the thing. No one has ever attacked him. We've only responded to him attacking us. And it has always been, I'm going to attack you and don't attack me back.
Right. Like the video I did standing up for you, where I literally said, dude, he has cancer. Just leave him the fuck alone.
Yep.
He took one thing where I said Roy had guns and me having a mental issue. Body dysmorphia is a mental issue. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go pee or anything. And Roy has guns. A BB gun is a gun. What are gel blaster guns? Those are guns. I could easily go get those.
Make sure you get screenshots.
Like, you took one thing from a whole video and like ran with it. And then you lied on my name again.
Well,
You want me to build a truce with you?
do you want something else that might make you happy?
Yes.
We now have his LinkedIn. Uh-oh, doxer. Yeah, but yeah, that was always the thing. It's always I want to do whatever I want to you, and then don't do anything to me.
But if you say anything, and I mean anything, I'm gonna consider it
An attack.
you're attacking me, so I'm gonna automatically attack you. Even though we could literally, what did we do? I did the murder show, I did my book reports, and then me and Caesar did a show. Like, where the hell did we attack in any of that?
Well, we didn't, and what it was is we made the truce, right? All of us went there. I apologize for calling PDF because at the time I didn't know about his charges. I do now, thanks to Uncle. I know why you're so upset about it. But he is a groomer, and I wouldn't apologize for that. And then he's demanding to control the content I put out or leave up. And the answer to that is fuck you. There are two people that decide where our content goes.
You and Dana.
That's right.
Just like the people who control the content on my channel is Roy and I.
Right. And Trucker controls his. I'm certain Tiger Lily has a
No.
voice in some of it.
Trucker does not control his. Tiger Lily controls
Told
it.
it. Oh, it's just all of it. Oh, you know what? It is what it is, right? But
It is what it is.
so, but yeah, what like I said, I had always said if I ever said panda on him, she would. I don't know what it is about that girl, but like you tell her like just half a name, she's got that phone going. I can't even mimic it that fast, right?
Right. She's just
Right.
got it.
And she's like, okay, here's their current Instagram. Here's one that they apparently forgot. And go back several years. Like shit when
Right.
they were kids. That you don't even want to know what she did with my son's ex. The new
I don't
girlfriend
wanna
found
know.
oh
The issue is everybody says, "Oh, well, you dox yourself all the time to be." Yeah, I might dox myself all the time, but you know what? At least I ain't got no skeletons to hide.
right. It's like, we're sitting there and we're talking. Now they take doxing very seriously in the state of Maine, but me and the detective were talking about it. He goes, do you know when people get doxed how often something actually happens? He's like,
Never.
yeah, he goes, here's the thing. People are afraid of being swatted. He goes, what we do is we go out in a regular car. And he goes, we drive by. And if there's not a big noise, we don't even stop most of the time. He goes,
Right, that's just like right here because of the situation and me having to go file the police report. Roydale, stop, please. Literally, they s- they said that they would come out and look at. Oh, nothing's going on in their yard. We ain't hearing no yelling. They're good to go.
mm-hmm.
So
Well, he said, he goes, at best, he goes, you're going to have someone knock on the door. And I mean, like, how's it going? We got a call. We're just checking. And most people that are normal, when they have a cop say that, is like, no, we're fine, bro.
oh,
You know what I mean?
that's what we had to do every time the cops would come to our house because of the school.
Yeah. Here's
It
the
was
thing.
like, here's all of Roy's guns. They looked at them. They said they were in a safe place every time because in order to get to them, you literally have to crawl over top of Roydale and move a table and another table, and it's just a whole mess.
Well,
And they're like, "Yeah, you're fine."
here's the good one. I'm wearing. Hold on a second. Have one of my screens. I'm wearing this, right? I'm wearing one of the Gamers Asylum's jerseys. The cop knew us. He asked for an autograph that wasn't on the paperwork, which was kind of strange.
It's just because, at the end of the day, sooner or later, a lot of people, especially if you have a bigger following, know you, and then they're like, "Oh, can I get your autograph?"
Mm. Oh, he talked about some of the stuff we've done, like the egg fight and stuff like that. But yeah. And here's the thing that got me. I obviously I'm streaming, so I don't know what's going on. But apparently Jen was trying to appeal and call out to Caesar to come over there.
You would have better luck walking up to one of those wolves and calling it a good boy and petting it
And coming back with fingers.
and coming back with fingers. Roy might, but that's because all animals love him and he loves all animals. But her personally would have better luck with that. Brexa, you know what? I'm so used to it. My stepmom used to do the same shit to me for so long. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
Like I said, though, it's the things was, and let's talk about this because you know about this, right? He keeps using DMs.
Yep.
And I've always said that they're Chat GPT because I know we didn't have these conversations. And it's not Chat GPT.
It's not.
Froggy used to work with him. Froggy knows what he's doing. Go ahead and tell him.
He literally actually gave himself out, and he's like, if you're smart, you just hook up one Discord to your computer and one to your phone, and you have a conversation back and forth, and you can make people say whatever. And I always remembered that. And then shortly, like 2 days ago, I go, yeah, he's just using 2 different Discords to make all of these conversations. And sure as shit, he showed on his own fucking channel today how he used his Discord with Roxy's name and the locale thing, but it had the
clown.
Rascal the Clown picture on the Discord talking to Upstate Trucker. But Roxy doesn't say you are. Trucker says you are. So he got the two confused. So he had Roxy saying what Trucker should have been saying, and Trucker saying what Roxy should have been saying, and both Trucker and I caught onto it and threw screenshots as soon as we could.
Well,
Because I mean, I knew he said that in there, but he also did use voice clips. And I mean, we hear your voice all the time.
mm-hmm.
Your voice never goes below goes below and into a monotone voice. Okay. I have never heard you sound, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. And could you imagine like all 6 of your screens being captured, all 6 of mine get captured? You don't talk like that.
Right.
You talk like my facial expressions, okay? Very expressive. And he was playing clips of you talking to him, and it was all monotone. And I'm like, that ain't how Gamer talks.
Right.
Because, like, I listen to you. I listen to how Queen Dana talks. I listen to how Caesar talks, Trucker talks. Fuck, half the time my own self talks because I move myself away so I can't hear myself. But, like, you can pick out where he's changing things or he's monotoning it or he's editing things so it looks like you're saying shit you're not, or you're in a whole group conversation you're not.
Right.
And you can literally pick through the evidence like a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah. Well, because he kept saying stuff, and I was like, I know I didn't say this shit. Because with the Vixie stuff, it was constantly, leave her alone. But she did this to you. I don't fucking care.
Right.
Kim and I worked on that. I knew what was going on at the beginning of it, okay? I did what I did. It wasn't done to Vixie. It was a show. It's just like Jamie thinks that stuff where where I didn't know how old I was. Come on. Does anyone think that I mix up my birthday every 5 minutes? Really?
I mean, do you got Alzheimer's, cirrhosis of the liver could cause memory lapse.
But you're not going to say a different day every 5 minutes.
Right. Like, you're gonna know your birthday. It would be a different year.
Right. It would be short. Most of the time you have like short-term memory loss. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there are some people who
Alzheimer's different.
Long-term memory loss.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I wish I could have it, but I have the short-term memory loss. That's why I always say I can't remember shit. That's why I never lie.
Mm-hmm.
because you have to remember what the fuck you say. You know what's actually funny? Gamers is younger than me by a year.
Everybody lets the gray hair confuse them. I'll fill everybody in. I had this gray and this white when I was 25. It's genetics. Goose has patches of white hair. And everybody apparently thinks he's 15. He's 21. But yeah.
Right.
See, Caesar says, bro, it's classic. As a gamer's like, a gamer, how old are you? Because that's what Scooter used to do, right? Well, how old are you? I'm
Exactly.
I'm 40. What year were you born in? 57. And then he'd go, well, that makes you like 60 something or 70 something. I'd be like, motherfucker, I told you 40. I was born in 85, 86, something like that, right? I just throw shit out. And I'd
Right.
change it. It was a joke. It was for fun. It was because I was supposed to be playing the ultimate liar. I had to beat Boogie's gig. Right?
Exactly. And that's the whole thing. On the LCU, 90% of that shit is talked out first and foremost.
I can tell you as a writer, most of it's written for them.
Exactly.
I can't tell you. I'll tell you what my time in Nest as a manager was like. Right? Scooter, give me a call on Discord. What are we doing today, bro? Well, how about we do this and this, and then tomorrow we can move it this way. Sounds good. I've got these ideas. Can we mush them? Yep, let's do it. And then Albert would call in. What are we doing? This, and this. All right. I'll catch you guys in 5. Boom, gone. But it was, everybody knew what was going on.
Right. And that's just like, I think me and Caesar practiced last night's show for like 10 minutes. And then we got off topic like we normally do. But like, honestly, we had the show notes. We knew what we were supposed to talk about, and we did it. That is basically the LCU in a wraps.
Oh,
They get the show notes, they know what they're talking about, and they run it.
yeah, the bigger shows do like Queens. The stuff Mike runs. Milkers, I think Milkers was just given notes. Like, get from here to here, right? It depends on the talent. If you have someone trying to play heel, like Becky. Now, she became her character, unfortunately, through some psychosis. But Becky was just a pure sweetheart, right?
Yeah.
Until when she went on her own in the BBU, that all changed. Because Becky would talk to her about something, and Keem complained about it, but Becky would have a lot of questions because she wanted that character to pull out right.
Which I could totally understand, because
Right.
I do the same thing with you and Data.
Right. Well, it's like, okay, like with Keem or with the writers, where it was me, there's Michael, there's, and the docket team with Richie and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So they know what they want. And the fact of the matter is they know what will sell. They know what works. That's why they're in the position they are. So someone asking to make sure that they're hitting it right, that's
what you're supposed to do.
right. Well, and Brenda says that the LC broker, I want, or the LCU broker, I would, yes and no. I think what broke her was her own greed. I think it was before the LCU and the willingness to stab people in the back and say that she was helping them at the same time. I don't like Becky for the simple fact of she hasn't paid Savage or Roxy. I really think she should. If she paid Savage and Roxy, my opinion would change.
Which I agree.
People deserve their money.
If somebody's if you say something, you follow through. I mean, it's your word, your bond. Like,
Well, the women
and
worked for it.
I know, true. I know this gets brought up so fucking much. Is how I would never join the asylum. I wouldn't leave him for the asylum. Technically, I didn't. I did not leave him for the asylum.
No,
We
you.
split before I joined the asylum, and I never went back
Well, the thing
to
is,
him.
right? The thing is he wanted everybody over here.
Right, because he wanted all of us to work together and grow and progress.
But the thing was, and I think everybody knew this, right? Yeah, she got used to the LCU money. She thought she was drawing it. She forgot about all the people in the back that was making her, and
Yep.
that was her problem. But when Jamie came back, we had talked to Jamie about doing one show. Okay, and it was to talk
See, and I
about
didn't even
the
know about that.
yeah. Well, it was just to talk about the history on that one show. He was there when the podcast started. Now it wasn't the Ain't What It Ain't at that point. It was just me and him goofing off. But that was the start of the Ain't What It Ain't, right?
Right.
So it was to come talk about old memories of what happened back then.
Yeah.
And me even talking to him. And see, this is where Jen really pisses me the fuck off, right? Jamie saw the ability to grab clout with Jen being with Jason Gaudette. He jumped on her before we even had talked about it that much. I think we did a polite mention on the show that she was gone. She pushed it, then why? And then Jamie was right in it doing his clout gobbling shit left and right. And he was talking about Jen, right?
Yep.
And yeah, you can tell me, Trucker. You can put it in there.
See, and that's one thing I never really wanted on my channel was like all the drama.
Well, we try to avoid it.
I know we try to avoid it, but like I never really wanted the drama. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, if you think about it, all it fuck, you got cancer, I'm dying of cirrhosis of the liver. Both of us have fucking something that we don't want.
Right.
We don't need the extra stress of dealing with their dumbasses. They should just leave us alone and let us move on with our content.
Right. Well, the thing is it's like, okay, here at the asylum, we have Queen Dana, right? And you've got to
Right.
experience how she works firsthand.
She is amazing with her directing people and giving them creative ideas and
Mm-hmm.
works well with people.
And then, like, and it works perfect with me because I'm the throw it out there,
Yeah.
and she's the refine it.
Yep.
You know, so we, and so when we had new people coming in, and it was like, okay, I want to stream it, and we're like, okay, what you do is you do one of our shows here, and we're going to promote you there, so that it goes out to your channel too, right? We
Right.
want our audience to fall in love with the streamers and the hosts, right?
Exactly.
Okay, Jen apparently she said if I ever leave Gamer or Gamer kicks me, don't go back to them. Oh, yeah. I don't think, here's to be perfectly honest, I don't think Trucker would. I think Trucker got tired of the abuse.
Live every day in an abusive situation. I'm sorry. No, thank you. Live that life for 10 years. I ain't going back.
I do not blame you. That's, but like I said,
Honestly, like the only time you ever really got upset or got mad was yesterday, and I totally deserved it. 100%. I totally deserved it. And yeah, I made it right, but at the same point in time, like I've never really heard you get mad at anybody else besides yourself.
Well, normally that's who I get pissed off at is me. Is I always let someone else down. Yesterday was an odd day. Normally,
Today was not our day for me, okay?
right? Well,
Y'all
yeah.
probably thought I was going insane, but literally, I think I text Queen Dana. I gave her all of the numbers for my transparent and my TBIC,
Mhm.
which is basically the how much iron your liver puts in your blood cells. And all of mine is low, which if you have cirrhosis of the liver, it's not a good thing.
Yeah. Well,
So,
they check they do the same thing with me because with the polycythemia, iron's
yeah,
iron's horrible.
yep.
So yeah.
So you understand what I mean? What I literally like today's just been one of those days where you get the test results back and you see those two numbers are like real down and your pharynx really high, and you're going,
Fuck. I got
fuck.
shit. Yeah. I'm gonna get more blood work and I'm gonna get some kind of treatment that I don't want.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. I know. I know.
So today was just an awful day, and I mean, at the end of the day, we both have to sit here and realize that they're not worth our time.
Well, they're not. But the thing is it's not worth being have. He's trying to destroy lives. Right?
Right.
It's not, I mean, it's not like I'm sitting there. It's so much different. If I sit there and, because he likes to say being cheeky would be like, I mean, so, Froggy, are you ever going to decide which color your hair is going to be? That's
No.
being cheeky. That's being cheeky because I'm just teasing you.
Me and Caesar were being cheeky all fucking last night.
Right. That's cheeky. Cheeky is not, I'm trying to find out where you go to college so I can cause problems. That's not cheeky.
Or pulling up an address you think is his, which, funny enough, gamers, you have it in the DMs because I gave you the zip file
Mm-hmm.
of where he thinks that's your address.
Right. And it's not the same. He
So,
doesn't even know where the fuck he's at.
right. So, I mean, like, literally, like, trying to ruin people's lives is not being cheeky. Trying to ruin people's lives is being malicious. Now, everybody says, "Oh, well, why do you ask me why do I constantly dox myself?" Well, if I'm an open book, how are you going to hurt me?
Well, and that's, the officers were talking about. It's like, in the history of doxing, he's like, unless you're someone like, ironically, he named Boogie. Unless you're someone like Boogie, the most that's going to happen is someone buys you a pizza.
Right. Somebody, I mean, if you do, please make sure that it's like gluten free.
Yeah, make sure it's something they'll eat.
Yeah, make sure it's something I can eat and not the rest of the family shit. I mean,
Well,
and
see,
if you really want to buy my kid pizza, I ain't gonna bitch. I got the money in the bank. I'll pay for it. Shit.
and here's the thing. See, I wasn't ever going to give him credit for it, but now we've got his back so far against the wall. It's not funny. He tried swatting me.
Yeah, I
You're-
know
you're-
he did, and I knew that was one of the things that was really irritating the fuck out of you was getting swatted.
Yeah. So, but what it was is, but here's what happened. Is there was a stream. I wasn't here. I wasn't at the office, and he was on stream. And he's like, within a half hour, you're gonna have a visit. No, it was the next day. And the officer came by and he goes, "You had some jackass try to swat you," but he said this to Goose. I wasn't there for this, and he goes, and he tried spoofing his phone number, but we have the one he called from.
the police station is gonna have an anti-spoofer on their fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And it was, I laughed my ass off at that. You know, and he's like, the officer's like, "You want to press charges?" He goes, "It's not going to do much with him being over there for this." He said, "But we can add it to the harassment and they can get it there." I was like, "Okay, you can do that." Because, see, I'm not playing with this dipshit. I don't have
oh,
time for it.
I totally agree. I mean, I've already got the police report. I will go get the police report number again and just let them know that
Hmm.
more shit's happening, just to be on the lookout. But at the end of the day, like, we can't, like, when you're doing stuff like that, when you're swatting and all that shit, it becomes an international issue, and it also becomes um what's the fucking word for it? Terroristic threats, which involves FBI, CIA, and all this other fun, joyous stuff.
I've got,
And then you get to go deal with
Froggy,
them.
for just a second. We've got officers wanting to follow up on the complaint. I have to leave. I've got Goose here. He'll be about 5 minutes with you if that's okay.
That's fine.
All right. All right. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. Devin, why are you upset? They get timed out in there. I'm glad because I don't want to chat with them again. Devin, don't go back if you're upset. You know what's really funny? Even though Boogie's address is like public knowledge, I literally was gonna go bring him gifts, but never did. What up, Goose?
What's up, Froggy? I don't know what I've missed. I've been I've been hunting.
You been hunting?
Oh yeah. So on his on a YouTube channel, he may or may not in the about section have put his first and last name, which led me to a UK birth, marriage, and death directory to go find out more about him. Stuff like
I
his
mean,
LinkedIn. I found that too. That's pretty funny. So for some reason, the same photo he uses as like on one of the old
everything
things.
else.
Yeah, is this his only experience on LinkedIn, by the way. Cody. That's right. That's right. Cody, you should probably update that. Put some projects in. You know, nobody's gonna hire you when the only thing you have on there as experience as YouTuber. Nobody. I
No.
wouldn't hire me if that was the only experience I had. Oh.
So you got him good.
Oh yeah. He thinks he got us good. I have a very good idea. I was wrong in my information. Almost some of my information was wrong because it didn't have where he lived, but the directory that gives public information did. See, he was visiting someplace. And that's where I was thinking he must be in the area. And then I did some more of the places he would have visited because if they're his old thumbnails, right?
Right.
I think he's done. He stopped. I was watching. He was while watching your video, he was talking about how I'm a bad soldier because I associate with you guys or something like that. Frankly, it's really hard to tell him. He's got such a shitty mic. Okay, I had my TV on 30. Every time life is talking like this. What am I supposed to hear?
Right. So I should go tell all of my soldier friends that they're bad soldiers because they associate with me. I think
No.
they all would laugh.
Exactly. So here's the thing, okay? I am a firm believer in association brings about assimilation. So the people you're around are the people you become, right?
Right.
But, okay, like, I know I'm not shit talking Boogie, right? I just saw that it was coming up in this, right?
Yeah.
with the whole okay, with the whole cancer thing, I don't know about it. It was in a lot of it. It seemed hard to believe. Okay, from what I saw, it seemed hard to believe. I'm not saying he doesn't. So Boogie, don't take this out of context. I don't know the relationship over here. And once
Right.
again, my personal opinion is it seems fishy, but I can't call him a liar without proof. But does
Right.
that mean that, say he was lying, say he was, does that mean that Keemstar lies about cancer as well? No! Like, if, I don't know what Jamie's arguing that my father did that was so awful and so ludicrous, okay? It doesn't mean,
Because he got mad and yelled.
oh. But it doesn't mean I do that. Exactly.
Well, okay. Anybody that has gone to war, no matter which part of the war you dealt with, whether it was filling up the gas tanks or being on the front line, anybody that has gone to war is going to have a little bit of PTSD, just a little bit. And anybody that grew up in between the years of, I'm going to say 75 and 88, you're looking at PTSD. We were the abandoned kids. We were the kids that they literally had to say, "Hey, do you know where your kids are?" So, like, we lose our head gasket, and all of us are easy to lose our head gasket. So, seriously, if he's yelling, 9 chances out of 10, there is a reason he is yelling. And if you actually sit down and talk with him, he will tell you the reason he is yelling.
As someone that has lived my entire life with my father, I can guarantee if he's yelling with good reason. If you give him a moment to calm down, it gets explained a lot better, right? But
True.
this is it, okay? Also in the military, once again, as Caesar said with him not working, and obvious view, Jamie has probably never done something like that in his life. Cody, sorry, I want to make sure that we know we're talking to the right motherfucker. Cody has never once served. Never probably thought about it. He probably looked at it and was like, yeah, that's too tough. Or this is okay. Understand. I have full respect for the Navy. Okay, I have to make this joke because I'm Army. He probably was thinking of joining the Navy to be on a ship with a bunch of men. There you go.
I mean, true. But I know a lot of Army men that say what happens in the barracks
Stays in the barracks. Oh yeah. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, as someone that's been with my girlfriend or fiance, however she wants to describe it, I won't put it on there because I don't want to mess it up. But my girlfriend, right? She will tell you I am the gayest straight man she knows. I make the jokes. I get just as close as I can to following through. So when I say that, that's full love. Okay, like I said, I know that if I go overseas and I get in the shit, it's going to be the Navy that's the one sitting there protecting me by shooting artillery over my head and making sure they don't hit me. What's up, BTB? But yeah. So full respect for the Navy. Full respect. I love them.
You're really lucky if it goes over your head.
Yeah. I'm not like I said, they're great. As a matter of fact, when I was in like basic and AIT and that, I met a bunch of cool Navy guys. So, like I said, love them all. But
Right.
but they're gonna sit and say that all I do is sit in the rear with the gear and will never fight a day in my life, then get 100% disability because my ass leaks when I shit. So, you know. But all right, my father is back. Goodbye. It was nice to talk to you again,
Goodbye, Goose.
Froggy.
Nice
I'll
to
see y'all
talk to
later.
you. Welcome back, Beyond the Box.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this, right? I've got
Yes.
now in the big tank that we're getting ready to start debuting.
Yes.
I've got now albino catfish. It is stupid, like
Most
really
are.
stupid.
Most
I'm gonna
are.
go. I'm gonna go ahead and name him Samson.
Feeling I know why you're gonna name it that.
Mm-hmm.
Have a really good idea why.
Mm-hmm. What? There's a whole bunch of Samsons. There's a Samson in the Bible. He was strong, but not very smart. He trusted a woman with his strength.
Isn't Samson literally a fucking phone too? No, that's Samsung.
Yeah, that's Samsung, not Samson. Yeah.
I mean, same thing. They're both stupid.
It is what it is. Oh, you pissed off. You know what it was? It is. I told him what Cody tried doing with pictures. Bad move.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's just some things you shouldn't try.
no, you shouldn't.
Hold on a sec. He's got more.
Sorry, so Froggy, because you were here for this. So Whitby finding his LinkedIn, right? The one thing I did was see how recently he updated it. Under a year ago was when he updated his LinkedIn, saying the only experience he had is being a YouTuber. Love it.
Oh my god.
Wait, didn't he say that he's worked for all these famous people as a sound guy and won
A
awards?
sound guy, security guard, editor, yeah. Why ain't all that shit on
Wow.
your LinkedIn?
It looks like that would be on there before YouTube.
Right? Like if you found my LinkedIn, it would probably be Plastics, Pizza Hut, bunch of little restaurants, and the Guard Shack.
Well,
Like YouTuber won't even be on that shit.
right, because it's not really a job, right?
Exactly.
But so here's the thing. It is now so funny that the shoe's on the other foot, and I got a little glimpse of him, and it's almost like, don't attack me and I won't attack you. Too bad. Because see, here's the thing. This wasn't an attack. This was a response to what you were doing to my people. So now, Jen,
Exactly.
how much is Cody going to protect you, Jen?
Well, and not only that, ours was literally a response to him attacking you when literally he said, get up on the stream, blah, blah, blah. So I got up on the stream for you because I knew you were sick as fuck. And I said, look,
And
you-
I was
you
with
sick.
Queen Dana. I was both
Right.
sick and with Queen Dana.
You were dealing with a lot of shit at that fucking point in time, and I'm like, just let it be, let him go for the fucking week, just like honestly, just fucking let it go. And then it was attack after attack after attack after attack after attack, and finally you're just like, stop. And then he attacked again, and you attacked, and then me and Tracker went up there and we're just like, you need to leave the poor man a fuck alone. Like, come on, dude. Like, I don't care. Make fun of the way I look. I look like a fucking American bulldog because I ain't got no teeth. I look fat because I'm losing weight. My arms have fucking wings. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Make fun of the way my hair looks. The way I talk. I
Well,
don't
he shouldn't
care.
be making fun of anyone. Just to be
But-
honest.
True, but like he needs to leave you the fuck alone. Just point blank. Period. Like he has an obsession with you. I don't know what it is. I mean, sorry, gamers, you're not my type, so I don't think of you that way. But like, apparently, he thinks your dick is worth riding all the time, and he just, I don't know.
I don't know. Because see, here's the thing, and Dana told me about this, and it kind of pissed me off after the fact. Before he left, he decided he was going to try to pilfer my Discord.
Yep.
You know, and then apparently on the stream the other day, they were giving out their Discord link saying it was the Asylum.
See, now, they said they created a new Discord, but you had to pay to get into it. And also, they have a new Rainbow Lush, which my alt accounts, because I screenshotted all my alt accounts and
Mhm.
sent them to you. So, you know that Rainbow Lush goes with one of my alt accounts. So, I'm wondering if this whole new Discord, they didn't name the Gamers Asylum and you have to pay to get into it because it is registered under, or it is the Gamers Asylum Discord, even though it's not your
right.
Gamers Asylum
Well,
Discord.
just for everybody that's in wanting to be in the Discord, is our Discord server is just the Asylum.
Right.
Right. So now the invite says the Gamers Asylum, but you'll know it. You'll know it's ours by Angus. And if I ever find out he's using my trademarked animal, he'll have
He'll
some
be in a
problems.
lot more trouble.
Right. I'm not even putting up with that shit of them trying to change him and shit like that.
Right. But literally, like, so Rainbow Lush, I ain't saying my alt account because fuck y'all, you ain't getting that shit. Gamers got it, and so does Queen Dana. Tigers, and we got Tiger Lily, and now a Gamers Asylum Discord.
Yeah, which I'll look into. I'll let the attorneys look into it because that's another trademark name.
How much do we run through your mind? Because most of the time we forget your fucking names. I literally have to call you JJ just so that way I remember that there's two J's there.
Yeah, go call them by their new name. I was really pissed off when I said that. I apologize for saying it. That's not my character. Hi, Abby.
Abby, well, like literally, fucking Jordan's upset because that was like his nickname, and he's like, "No, I gotta choose a new nickname." But I mean, he always wanted the JJ show. Well, now he's got Jamie and Jen, the JJ show.
He was riding my dick to get that.
The and Hag. Okay, I'll do that instead. It's the and Hag show.
Right? Like, I mean,
Is it?
I don't understand. He says our content is shit. Why? Because we do content, because we do his searches on stuff, because we do deep dives, because me and Caesar can have a rapport and not fucking, oh my god, it's too much. Or is it because Caesar and Gamers has a good rapport and they can joke around and laugh and have a great time? Or is it because Queen Dana actually has trust with her people? Or is it because people actually like talking to people in the chats? Or is it, I mean, tell me when to stop because, I mean,
I'll sum it up for you. We're a family.
all the above.
Yeah, we're a family. He doesn't have that.
Well, and Here's the stupid part. Like today, I told you I just wanted to scream today, and it had nothing to do with them. It had everything to do with the test results, physical therapy. I was just over emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of you yelled at me and said, "Well, you need to get on stream and tell me what's wrong."
All right.
Not one of you was prying into why I just wanted to scream today. Y'all figured something was going on.
Right. Give your
I
space.
mean,
Right. Yeah.
right. The three of you were the first people besides Roy that knew about, especially you, Dana, and Caesar and Trucker. So the four of you were the first ones to know about like the cirrhosis of the liver and the enzymes and all that shit. Like, so I mean, y'all fucking understood me, and you never once judged me, and that's where I don't understand how you're using us and you're just going to turn your back on us, because when I'm down and out, I always have a place to come to. I
Apparently,
can't-
I just want to say this. Apparently, Jamie is on stream doxing minors now.
Why?
You know, some of those kids in the picture may not be 18. You dumb
None
fuck.
of them were.
No, he's trying to dox Goose's old Facebook page that has nothing on it.
Makes sense. I mean, they love doing that kind of stuff, just like making up stories.
Mhm.
That's like, you can't sit there and constantly put people down or make up stories about them left and right and then be like, "Oh, well, I don't understand why they're mad at us. I don't understand why they're constantly attacking us." When honestly, we're just rebuttaling to them saying cruel shit about us. Now, gamers, and Caesar, because I've talked about this. I had lost two babies, one at 24 weeks, one at 36. And in his stream today, he said that I made up a story about being pregnant and losing the baby just to get money. Both of my kids' funerals I paid for. I never asked for fucking money. We paid for 'em.
You want to know the irony
So,
of that one? You want to know the irony of that one?
yes.
Is he when he's talking about stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
His mom's funeral had a GoFundMe for it. Yeah. Got a lot of nerve talking, doesn't he?
Yeah. Especially about fucking somebody who's lost two kids, fucking making up a story about losing a kid. Go fuck yourself.
And like I said,
There's a special place in hell, and I guarantee your asshole's gonna feel nice with a pineapple shoved up it.
you know what? See, here I've got. Let's do random people day. Random people. I just saw part of his stream that he ended. Okay, let's do random people. Let's do random ugly people on our stream.
You already did. I'm up here.
No. This is. There we go. There we go. I shouldn't say that. That's someone's mama.
That's somebody's. I don't know whose, but that's
Yeah.
somebody's. Beyond it, I lost my kids 17 years ago, and in 2014. So I've learned how to move on and help other people who grieve, lose, grieve the loss of their children. So,
I just saw Caesar's comment out of the corner of my eye. I'm sorry, I was not laughing at you.
I know.
Mm,
I've seen it too.
yeah. Oh, you know, and here's the thing. I'm just gonna say this. I said it earlier at one point in time. I hate wasting a good thumbnail, right? And he says he's going to get Vixie involved. He's going to get Vixie involved. He's going to get Vixie involved, right?
Vixie,
Vixie is not going to get involved. I know she's not because, you know. So, but just in case, okay. You know me. I like to be prepared, right?
Yep.
Okay, I just got to find it. Oh, Lord. It's because things are too small on the screen.
oh, I hate when that happens.
Oh, here we go. See, I've got the thumbnail ready just in case, right? Just in case.
Yes.
See, and the title there's already ready. Known groomer and doxer, Cody, states he is collabing with VTuber iVixie. Time to tell the Kaz situation. I would love to tell the Kaz situation.
Oh yeah. Now I know that you had information about I know you had something about him not being able to DM you, right?
What?
Or not be able to use your Discord conversations.
Yeah, they're technically considered owned by the Asylum, but they're not. They were never done here.
Right. But he loves to say that they are, so I mean,
I know.
technically.
I know. I've thought about it myself. Technically, you know, I mean, I don't know. See, the problem with Jamie is he thinks he's schmiert.
Right.
He wants to think he's powerful. It's why I have at the Asylum. I am so tired of hearing Jamie and the word power together. I've banned it. I'm just like, no, you can't put you can't use the same words in the sentence, because he's got this thing where it's like, if I do this, I am powerful.
Yep.
You doxed minors.
Dumbass.
Yeah, it's not powerful. That's stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah, you got to be just a little bit smarter than that, Jamie. You got to be smart.
I mean, he might have to rub 2 bottles of alcohol together. Because in every picture you see of him, there's alcohol in him. I'm just saying. On that Facebook, there was alcohol in his hand.
As a minor, yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably legal where he is at, because I know some countries will allow you to drink.
Right.
But, yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, it just comes down to the simple fact that he is worthless to me. I don't want nothing to do with him. He needs to leave your name out of his mouth, my name out of his mouth, Trucker's name out of his mouth, my son's name out of his mouth. Roy says he could come suck his dick.
I wouldn't say that. He might try.
That's a long flight to get a blowjob, but I mean, hey, whatever. And just leave us alone.
Give one, not get.
Give
Give.
one.
Yeah.
That's a long drive.
I got your
Give
back,
one.
Roy.
Roy was pissed when he said that. Every time, like literally, anytime that I had him up on the computer screen, I was getting, why the fuck is that loser on your screen?
Mm. Yep.
Doing research, Roy. I don't give a fuck. Get him off your screen. You don't need to deal with that douchebag. We ain't dealing with seizures today. Get him off your
Yeah.
fucking screen.
Well, here's the thing. Hopefully, this is the last time we have to deal with him, because I would hate to have my hand forced more than it is. And Froggy, see, Froggy hated me.
I did.
Okay, she's got to know me. I think she'd probably tell you I'm a pretty nice guy, fairly fair.
Why did you yelling at me yesterday? But like I said, I deserve that.
Well, that was just me yelling. It wasn't
Right.
directed at anyone. It was just
You yelling, but
I boomed.
I felt I deserved it, and guess what?
You
he-
didn't. That's why I apologize.
He came back and he apologized and he said I did deserve it, but I'm still holding to it. I deserved it.
Well, like I said, you didn't, because it was just a bad situation and a whole bunch of situations all at once, and it was overwhelming. So,
But I do have a challenge to see who leaves the server more times, you or Caesar.
well, Caesar quits. I leave the server. That's why I don't have it anymore. That's why Queen Dana runs it.
Right. I figured that one, but yeah. In between the two of you, it's in and out, 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 in and out. I mean, damn.
Well, a lot of times when people see me leave, they think, "Oh, something happened." It's me working on the bots, right? And I have to be logged into another thing with a different thing. So it's like, yeah, Caesar says it's him. I don't know. Dana's tired to do this show right now. The reason I didn't have anyone earlier is because I wasn't in a server.
Right. I was like, pull me up, let me up. And then homie totally forgot he could literally call the group call.
Well, I didn't
get
think of
us
that.
all
I
up
don't. I
there.
normally don't do it, but yeah, I was like, I'm not in a server, so and literally to do this show here, it was because we in the Discord I streamed the trip to the cop shop and back. I had to be like,
He did.
yeah, I had to be Dana, can you send me an invite, please? And I was like, and then give me some permissions, because you got me into new people.
Seriously, like, it's funny watching you and Caesar. It is a back and forth constantly.
Well, you know what? We got to determine who the king of the fuck yous are, because he always called me the voice of the asylum and himself the face, and then we had a showdown on it and he lost it, which was to his ego.
You're the king of I'll rip your fucking throat out. Caesar is the king of fuck you, I quit. And Trucker's the king of I don't want to stream. I'm annoyed. I don't want to stream.
Don't make me talk.
I'm coming back to streaming.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here going, can I just fucking scream? Why is it the men that is literally more emotional than the women up in this bitch?
Leave us alone.
But can I pet those dogs?
Can I pet
That
those
is my question.
dogs?
Can
Yeah.
I pet that dog?
Can I pet those dogs? Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring Caesar back. Is there anything you'd like to say as we go? Because it's getting late.
If you're gonna be stupid, be smart about it, okay? Don't be stupid and dumb. Be smart and stupid.
What she said. All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back.
Wolves in the cold, eyes on the trace. Dire at the front, no fear on his face. Luna with the crown, moon in the sky. your last break. Run if you want. Run if you want. Walls on the heart. Run if you want. Run if you want. Run if you want. Dilate the front. Run if you want. Luna don't blink when the trail turns red. Razor spits truth with the knife edge thread. Shadow in the brush with the map of the weak. Biker in the hush, he don't need to speak. Scythe makes the line with the brave come apart. One clean slash and he breaks your heart. If you hear the pack, better trust that sound. Once they lock in, they drag you down. Hear the low growl. Feel the ground shake. Every breath now could be your last break. Run if you want. Run if you want. Walls on the heart. Run if you want. Run if you want. Run if you want. Dilate the flag. Run if you want. No mercy in the snow. No sleep in the bone. They circle your name. Then they take that throne. Barry at the snout. Luna in the glare. Razor cuts it down. Shadow everywhere. Run if you want. Run if you want. Walls on the heart. Run if you want. Run if you want. Run if you want. Dilate the flag. Run if you want. Run if you want. Run if you want. Luna, where's the crowd? Run if you want.
And we're back. Thank you, Froggy, for
Welcome back,
joining us.
ladies and
Stuff like that.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was
So-
great seeing Froggy up here. No, she definitely shed some light on some things. We had fun doing it.
Yeah, groomers and PDFs, groom and PDF. They put kids and talk about kids on their streams.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really pathetic to have a nonce like that. And in case people that are not familiar with the British slang, nonce is PDF, groomer. People that are into that sick, disgusting stuff like Jamie. It's very, very sad. But see, I imagine if you were to go to his channel, you'll notice that the stream is gone. Like most of his brain cells. What the guy does from just simple observation is he'll talk tough on stream, he'll hide it behind a paywall or delete it, and it's like, really? What are you
Well,
ashamed of?
It's okay because
I imagine.
well, I was just
Go
gonna
ahead,
say it's okay because it got reported to YouTube while it was still up.
Ooh, beautiful.
But
it's like,
yeah. And there's
really?
screenshots.
Mm. No, very stupid, Jamie.
Yeah.
Because how do you expect anybody to actually, I don't know, be dumb enough to want to watch you?
Who's-
Rewatch your. You can't even call it content. Like, I guess we can call it like a LARPing. He was having a LARP session, live action role play in front of the camera. That's what he's doing. We can't call him a content creator. We can call him a LARPer.
Well, if
A
see
LARPer and a nonce.
the thing is, he says our content is so bad, right? But have you ever noticed we're damn near the only thing he ever covers?
Yep. and not just cover, but he secretly hate watches. It's like he's the new Jen. Jamie, the new Jen. It's
Jamie
like
and
that's
Jim both are here.
You know, a very. Well, it's like it's that old lady's bedtime. Like she needs to go pop her medicine, go get a good night's sleep, because yeah, things aren't going to be the same for poor Jen T. No, she's going to have a whole new, wide, wonderful world of raising pigeons somewhere behind some bars, possibly holding a woman's pocket.
Here's the
We
great
can
thing.
only hope, right, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah. Here's the great thing. He's privated it. And I know in his simple mind, he thinks, okay, well, YouTube won't look at it because it's privated. Oh, yes, they will. And by the way, that, you know what? The detective went ahead and just gave me his number, said if anything like, stupid happened, he would be more than happy. And yes, they do consider it RICO law violations. They'll do it to get Jen to get it to stop. So yeah, now you got that to worry about. If I was him, I would be like, I'm not smart enough to do this. I want to do it on my own. Away from YouTube. Because, and see, the funny thing is he thinks, well, I got other channels. So if I get banned, if this one gets taken down, I've got other channels. Here's the problem. Now YouTube face scans everyone. To go live, you have to do a face scan. Trust me, I've got 3 channels, 4. I've got the arcade, the outdoor, this one, and the wolves. I've had to do it with each of them. Even though they're all affiliated under the same account. So, they're going to know you. They're going to know.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that. Who else did he say? He said he wanted to send it to Keemstar. I've got news for him. Keemstar does not even know you exist. And the only reason he might know you exist is because you tag him in everything you put on Twitter. I have never seen such clout hobbling. And when I said something about it, he deleted his Twitter account.
I wonder if he's going to delete his Facebook after, all those embarrassing pictures of whatever the hell he was trying to do.
Here's the
in those
thing.
Pictures.
What took us a second to restart after getting out of the Discord, right, is we were getting screen caps and pulling everything. So, yeah. He can do whatever he wants. We've got it.
Yep. Locked away somewhere nice and safe. At our leisure to just pull out like an old family album. That's funny, he has no family, but we're going to pull out a family album. Damn. Poor guy. But, maybe he'll learn. And instead of being on YouTube, maybe he'll become a street performer.
Or he'll just live off his...
You'll make the hot dog disappear behind an alleyway somewhere.
Well, he's already doing that on OnlyFans.
That could be that could be his big break.
Mm-hmm.
He could be, an OnlyFans guy to show, hey, the fellas can do it too. He might need to get a tan, freshen up a little bit. But hey, anything's possible, right? It's 2026. A little bit of rehab, maybe some, mental rehabilitation via a lobotomy. Who knows? He could come back a completely different person. With actual talent, nonetheless. But who the hell am I kidding? That's just wishful thinking.
Now, here the thing is,
Chomo the clown.
Right, and the thing is, I love the fact that I heard Jen was trying to appeal to you to go over there.
appeal to me. Like, why would I want to work with that geriatric twat? Like,
He
really?
he
Like,
didn't.
geez, Louise, like, and especially after all the shit that she was talking, like, he reminds me of my ex-husband. Like, oh wow, but now you want to fucking work with me again, huh? You want to try to be my buddy old pals? Like, go fuck your mother. Seriously, Jen, go fuck your mother. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. Fucking
Yeah.
try to appease to me. No.
I
You're lower. You're lower than the worms in the ground that are feeding on a cadaver. No, you're something else extra nasty, Jen. You
I
foul, disgusting beast of.
I'm gonna
Gotta
say
stop myself.
I'm gonna say something that'll probably piss you off, right? But I want you to put this in context, right? Jamie had said that he has never heard me say the word love, although I call the love of my life love, right?
Yeah.
Jamie, here, I'll full screen for this. There have been times where I was in distress and I wanted my buddy to know I cared. I've told Caesar I love him. I'll fuck you up.
Mm.
He said it to me too. And it's not the kind of love you want. It's the kind of love, I mean, two men who respect each other have.
Exactly.
Nope, wrong one.
Exactly. Like, we said that stuff to each other, and like you said, that's how it is when you're able to be a open and communicative adult, where there's no bullshit, no trying to make up things because of all the time that we spent together doing this, the talks that we had behind the scenes. It's like, dude, you're my bro. I fucking love you, dude. Like, doing this is the funnest thing that I've done in years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's admiration, respect. That's something he will never comprehend. He is so discombobulated in his mind when he hears love. He wants to think of lust. Oddly enough, maybe he should have watched last night's Red Flags and Roses because he might have been
Yeah,
able to
known
learn
the difference.
between
Yeah,
love and lust.
right.
Because when he hears love, it triggers his lust, and he just wants to go spelunking. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, and see, between guys, whenever guys sit there, that are straight and say, the second something goes down, that's the guy that's got your six, right? I've told other guys, you know what I mean? I'm a Marine. They were my brothers. If you don't think the Marines don't look at each other and be like, "I love you, man," you're crazy. I can tell you, Goose has said it to other men, and not in that joking stuff. He had a buddy that he went through basic and AIT with, that they became like brothers, and them separating, leaving to go their own way for their assignments was hard on both of them. And here in my here's the thing in my house. The kids don't leave without saying I love you and hearing me say I love you. And the reason why is, if something happens to me, I want the last thing they heard me say was that I love you. If something ever happens to them, I want the last thing I ever heard them to say was that they love me. So
I get that. That's how I was before my dad went in for surgery, and he had to go down south to have it. Unfortunately, he passed away. But the last things that I said when he got in the car, when his sister took my mom and my dad down there, was like, "I love you, Dad,"
mhm.
and he said it right back, "I love you, son." And it's like those are the last words that I was able to say to him physically, because I talked to him over on the phone uh, before he unfortunately passed away, but in person, that's what I always go back to, was the last thing that I heard him say to me
Mhm.
was that. And it's comforting, because it's like some people, they get in an argument, something happens, and there's no way to make it right, to try to apologize. And once you're gone, you're gone. So
Right.
like what you're saying right there with your kids, you want them to not to be able to carry the love that you have for them for the rest of their life, and by doing that, knowing those last words was "I love you."
Yep.
No other way to do it.
Well, see, and ironically, you were talking about your father. I had a very different experience with mine, and it's probably made me the way I am with things. You know, about always saying, my father was hit by a drunk driver. He was on his way to work. He was carpooling. He was on the passenger side. The passenger side got hit head on. He had internal bleeding, and he was going through heart attacks. What was going on? The doctor said he would be okay. I was like, but he had his femur shattered. It would never be repaired. And he's like, he's never going to walk again. So I was like, well, I'm going home, and I'll get up early in the morning, go to Lowe's, get shit taken care of. So when it's time for him to come home, it's done, right? It's ready. Now, my father never told me he loved me, and he never told me he was proud of me. I have never heard those things until that day of the car accident. Before I left, he told me he was proud of me. He told me he loved me. And my response was stow it. Today is not the day. So now that's a regret. I didn't. Here's the thing. And at one time we were kind of talking to Queen Dana about this, and I obviously I don't think she got it. There's the thing about men, right? The way we show love to other men in our male children is we do our best, and unfortunately, often our best is wrong. I want to think I did a good job, but I don't know. I'm pretty certain he feels loved. It took me growing up to understand that he was showing me love the way he knew how. And here's the thing. It was my son that taught me that lesson, because it was like, oh shit, I'm going to be my dad. But it was like, I loved him. You know, being a dad opens your eyes to a lot of things. You know what I mean? With your father. I love the fact that you had a good relationship with yours. Mine was, you know, I watched two sisters be treated wonderfully. Right? They were the princesses. I was boy.
You might, yeah, because with my dad, he had a bunch of sisters, and his dad, just like what you were saying with yours, they're princesses.
Mm-hmm.
They're spoiled. My dad, like you, even with his father, I remember like, hey, Grandpa, how you doing? We'll be bullshitting, and then I'm like, okay, Grandpa, I'll talk to you later. I love you. Nothing. He'd be like, yeah, bye. And it's like nothing at all. Like, I don't know if it's just like from his generation,
Right.
or what it was, but I believe it was like what you're saying in regards to your son. It's like you look at your son, it's like you want to be a better father for your son than what you had. And I believe that's how it was with my dad, because we never had any quarrels of saying that to each other.
Right.
Everything was cool. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's not like everything was perfect. It's like we
Oh,
all
I
have
know.
our moments. And I had my fair share of my
If
dad,
you don't
but it's
fight,
like
you're
that
not in a
love was still
relationship.
there.
Now, if you don't fight, you're not.
Exactly.
There's no relationship, because something has to bring out enough passion. An argument is passion leaking over in a bad way. That's just what it is.
Like that analogy.
Right. It's love that's leaked like battery acid. Yeah.
Too strong.
Yeah. And it just burns. That's all it does. It's corrosive. But yeah. Who would have thought that Jamie is the perfect subject for people to talk about daddy issues. So
Yeah.
now I think about it, yeah. Because one time he said he
Well,
would
it's
have.
like you look at
He said he would have loved to have had me as a father. I'm like, I'm younger than you,
God.
bro, but and no,
Dude,
you wouldn't have liked
Crazy
me.
is that? He wouldn't have survived. I mean, hell, even if I was his dad, he wouldn't have survived. Because,
If he only knew what I expected of my kids, when they would leave for school, they got one reminder, and before I told them I loved them, it was today. While you're out, you best remember who you are and whose you are. Don't make yourself look like a jackass, and don't make me look like one either. They're really good at making me look like a jackass, though. Goose is good at making himself look like one.
yeah,
I'm
he
just
is like,
teasing. I had good kids.
That boy ain't right. Pulling the Hank Hill.
Well, remember one time he was blaming me for something. He goes, my father, he was too good of a father. And he's blaming me for that.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like, who would have thought somebody would be going off complaining about that? I had too good of a dad, but hey, leave it to Goose, right?
Right.
Leave it to Goose to come up with that angle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you get older then and you see what you're doing. Like, my daughter, obviously, the lieutenant, absolute princess, always treated like a princess. Whenever I look at my daughter, I see the little girl with pigtails and the crooked smile. I mean, that wasn't going to walk. She was such a little diva. She would put her hand up and snap her fingers because she wanted my pinky. She'd have it up right to grab my pinky to walk because, and she ain't getting carried either. She's going to walk, but she's got to have dad's pinky, which meant, I'm 6'3", and she's short anyway. And when she was little, she was short. So it's kind of walking like that, but I did it anyway because I was dad. My son weighed a ton. I know you can't tell it now, but he was a little fat baby. And he didn't want to walk. He just kind of looked, he always had a binky in his mouth. He didn't talk like for the first year and a half. He could. He just didn't, because if he wanted something, he just with his binky at you, you knew he wanted something. Or he'd throw it at you. He developed like perfect aim. You could be sound asleep and he could get it to go through 2 doors and hit you in the forehead.
That's quite the aim.
Yeah. Well, he had his favorite binky, right? And those little things that clip on their shirts, so if they drop their binky, it doesn't like fall on the floor, they lose it. Okay, he had this little Winnie the Pooh one. He wouldn't leave it on his shirt. He let it dangle. And so when he would get mad, he would grab that Winnie the Pooh, pull it, and basically bolo sling the damn thing at you. It was insane. You learned to duck binkies. And he's still traumatized about it. I think he talked about it one time. To get him not to bring binkies, he had it was not his favorite one. I've got his favorite one saved, right? And my daughter sucked her thumb and she had a little pink bear that she played with the tag. I've got the little pink bear. Okay. So I'd given him his not so favorite one, right? And he's got it in his mouth. And he's sitting there. And I was like, "Can I see your binky, son?" And he hands it to me. Crack. "Oh no, I am so sorry, son. Come here. Take this and put it on my desk and I will fix it." He never asked about it again until before he left for basic training. He looked at me and said, "I appreciate you did it, but you could have found a less traumatizing way to break me from sucking on that pinky." Oh, my daughter, like I said, my daughter's like,
thank you.
but thank you, but fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like my daughter. I said she sucked her thumb. She had a little bear, right? Oh, we would put that stuff that's supposed to taste real nasty on her thumb. She didn't care. So she got this dog, and his name was Princess. And I was like, I'll get rid of the damn thing if I see your thumb in your mouth. Can I have 5 days? Only 5 days. On the 5th day, the sock that she'd been wearing all day, she put it on the hand she sucks her thumb with. She did that for like 2 or 3 weeks, and that's how she broke sucking her thumb. I tried making Goose where he wasn't afraid of the dark. Unfortunately, it just made him more terrified of it. Not all plans work out the way they should.
That's true. Sometimes it's like it sounds great in our head, but then when we put it into practice, it's like, oh, shouldn't have overlooked that.
Well, you sit there and you think, okay, well, if he's exposed, exposure therapy, right? You just put him in the dark. You sit there with him. He knows it's you. The problem is I'm a jackass and a joker. I might have not been the best support system.
Oh shit.
You know, it's dark. He's in there. He's like, Daddy, talk to me. I need you. I'm here, buddy. You know, yeah. Yeah, I was horrible. I'm not going to say anything to him, though, because then he'll say, well, buy me my motorcycle.
Oh yeah. Ixnay on that. Don't give him any ideas.
Yeah.
Maybe we can edit this out after the show, so he doesn't get any ideas.
Yeah. He said there, you know what? The bike you got me, I want a Harley. Because here's the thing. This is how my dad showed me love. I had go-karts. I had dirt bikes. When I was 16, I had full-size motorcycles, full-size Harleys. And my dad was always the type that he would watch me ride every once in a while. Excuse me. And if I was doing daredevil shit, like jumping dirt mounds, I didn't respect the bike anymore. And his answer to not respecting the bike was not taking it away. It just meant I needed a bigger bike. You want to see someone that would jump dirt hills on a 3-month-old bike just to get a new one? Oh, because we were crazy. The town we lived in, the cops didn't care about us riding them on the road as long as we weren't bothering anybody or being stupid with the noise. You know, so we had a lot of fun. We didn't have
Yes, same with
bicycles. We had
over
dirt
here.
bikes. Yeah, we had dirt bikes. We didn't have motorcycles or bikes. We had dirt bikes.
Yeah, dirt bikes. Yeah, I was. Oh hell, I used to have an Odyssey. Mob that thing around down the road before they developed more around here. I was able just to go hauling ass
Yeah.
in the dirt fields. Maybe like around the house. My dad would have berms where like put water in and just splash right through it. Always a blast.
Oh,
I actually wish I still have that thing because I got rid of it to an uncle for him and my aunt separated. But yeah, I still wish I had that thing. That thing was a blast. Mobbing around.
Brenda says we played hide and seek in the dark. But see, that was fun. I was trying to
It
teach him
was.
to be okay. Yeah, especially with the flashlights and stuff like that. And you know, when I was a kid,
We weren't allowed to use flashlights.
oh well, we
Like
played
the
flashlight
kids
tag.
up the street.
Do you remember laser
We would
tag?
do that.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
I was gonna say we would do some of the flashlight tag, but most part when it get dark out, to us like super late would be like 8:30, 9 o'clock,
Mhm.
maybe a little after 9. We'd sneak outside. We'd be running around. It'd be dark. Yeah, those were the days. Like we have to like remember where things were so you don't crash into it, trip and fall.
See,
Those
now,
were the days.
have you ever found a movie that was your childhood? Like when you watched it, you're like, damn, they recorded my childhood. Because mine is Sandlot.
That's a good one.
Oh, I'm not joking.
Unfortunately for me,
Oh, we woke up. We woke up, and it was either Darren come and get me or me and get him. You always had your baseball bat hooked up, your glove in there, and then right between the seat and the reflector in the back was a baseball, right? And we go get a couple guys, and the other guys go get a couple guys, and we'd meet at the ball diamond. We'd play baseball until 1 in the afternoon because that's when the community pool opened. We just wore t-shirts and our swimming trunks all summer, right? Like you'd have like 4 or 5 pairs of swimming trunks because our parents would get this little pin that you could put on there, and you could. What it was is you just walked up and you showed them this little clip thing, and it was a season pass. So we'd go from there. We'd ride our bikes in there. You know what I mean? We ate our lunch there. Swam until the pool closed at 6. Then we get out. We'd either go to someone's house, and when I say that, it is just like Darren might go to my house, and I was at Tim's house, and Tim's was at Darren's, because we just knew what everybody's fixing, right? Or we would go to a place called the Cone Barn, because there's a movie theater that only cost $0.25 to get into during the early matinees, and then 75 cents for the big movies. So we went every night, and they just let us in. They didn't charge us. And we go get our candy from a little convenience store called Farm Fresh and stuff like that. They knew we had it. Good Lord, it was falling out of our pockets. They just kind of laughed and, because we didn't cause any trouble. But the thing was, and we didn't have cell phones, but our families knew where we were at. They had this system, even of non-parents, of people that were on the block. And they call, have you seen the boys? Well, I saw them about 15 minutes ago. They were headed towards the grade school. Oh, they're going to the casting pond. Sure as shit, if you wanted us, we'd be there. They were headed towards this. They were headed towards that. And here's the thing, too. When I say that the Sandlot's my childhood, do you remember the scene with Froggy and the lifeguard?
yeah.
He pretends he's drowning for her, and it's Darren Patton did that.
Yep.
And we got kicked out, too. Just the same. At least for the day.
Yep. No more trying to kiss on the lifeguard. You got to go for the rest of the day, you horn dogs.
Oh, well, see, here's the thing. I back in the day, I liked working out all the time, stuff like that. I didn't have to play dead. Those days are long gone. I had to play dead to get a kiss from Queen Dana. I did. And she's like, oh my God, I killed him.
Gave your kiss the
Oh, joke
perk
fell
you
through.
right back up.
Joke fell through. But yeah, here's the thing. My dad bought me a 47 Ford pickup truck. And it needed all this work, right? And it was, son, you and me will restore that. I still have that truck. You know what? Not a bit of it's ever been touched. But it sits there. That made me smart enough to tell Goose on his first car, we're not restoring shit.
Yeah. Those projects end up taking longer than what anybody ever anticipated.
Well, see, unless you're like Darren's dad. Darren's dad restores classic cars, like completely restores. Like every bolt's taken off. You know what I mean? He was the one that restored the 69 Chevelle that I drove. He did it for my 16th birthday, and Darren had a 68 Nova. Mine was canary yellow. His was deep red. I loved that car. Oh, you put the pedal down, you're like, rock it up. It had wheelie bars on the back of it, where you could put the wheelie bars on there. Me and Darren used to. We have
Oh,
a
sweet.
yeah. We have a quarter mile that's close, and on Saturday nights it's you. I think it's like back then it used to be $5. I think it's 25 now, but you could time your car. And like for an extra $5, they had a dyno there. You know what I mean? Where you could check it. That dyno's where Darren blew up the engine on his Nova, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
Yep, you can't romp it the way he did, and you know he thinks he's a race car. Well, he kind of is. See, here's the thing. You know how we play those dirt track games, and a lot of people probably don't like them. But the point of it is that brings back memories for me as a kid. Because we used to have a dirt track that was right here. Now it's a little bit further away. But there's a quarter mile here, and we went every Saturday. And almost all of my friends, I did it one time myself, have a dirt track, have had a dirt track car. Now, mine should be fairly obvious. I like sprint cars. That's the kind I had. Darren drives like a Pro Stock, I think it is. But like all my buddies went and got cars at some point. I got too fat to get in the thing. So, no, I believe it or not, they're roomier enough, but that's what I tell everybody. Actually, what happened is when I do it, you're going to be like, I see you now. What happened was I went from behind the steering wheel to behind a microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tri-Cities Speedway. We're going into the A main. Yep, that was me.
makes complete sense.
Yeah.
You got the voice.
Yeah.
You got that voice.
That and then monster trucks. I did a little bit with the Team Extreme show. You know, the thing is with monster trucks, because whenever I was 16, I worked with Barefoot. I shaved tires because back then they didn't have BKT. That you got tractor tires and you shaved them for whatever it was going to be on. If it was going to be an asphalt, you shaved them a little bit closer to dirt. You know, you gave grooves, and then there was no mechanic school, so you just learned from the guys, and then you eventually got to drive. You know, if Fred Schaefer wasn't there, you got to drive. You had to get past certifications and shit like that. It's not like, oh, here's the keys, kid. So when I see monster trucks, that kid comes out. You know, that is one of the few things that puts me back to where you dream again. It's one of the reasons I don't like going to live concerts. As much as I'd love to, it makes me dream again. You know, because I look at Lars, right? I can outdo that motherfucker any day of the week. And as old as he is, I'm certain I could hang. So, yeah.
I believe it. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I remember that wonderful rendition during the New Year's Eve celebration when you did some shredding on the guitar.
Mm-hmm. It happens on occasion. See, the thing
Mhm.
is everybody thinks of
That's
me
why
as
you want to join the Discord.
everybody thinks that I because I build guitars, but I build kits too. That I was always a guitarist. That's not the case. I was a drummer. I learned guitar out of necessity of being in a 4-man band, so you have to move around a little bit. Especially if you're in a 4-man band that you're the only one that doesn't drink. Yeah. After a while, we did a lot of shows at a place that was a bar, but it had a special license where it could sell alcohol 24/7.
Good old days.
Yeah, and then they had a full stage, so we played there. And it would be like, okay, but they expected like 6 to 8 hour sets.
Mhm.
If you're a high, we were what was called new metal back then, which was rap metal fusion. That's not easy to do for 6 hours. You know,
Oh, I bet.
your arms get tired, and they'd be like, okay, so someone's going to switch over to the drums. You can play the guitar or the bass. So you'd learn 1 or 2 songs to give yourself a rest. I don't know though. Anytime I played guitar, I got myself in trouble.
How so? How'd you get
Uh,
yourself in trouble playing the guitar?
I have lost.
Threatened you hard?
I've lost more girlfriends while playing guitar than I would ever care to count. You can't be such a showman behind the drums. So if you get out a little bit, yeah,
I gotcha. And yeah, up front with the guitar is different than, like you're saying, being in the back of the drums.
yeah,
Kind of like in the background.
yeah. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Oh, I'm so glad I grew up.
Sometimes we don't grow up, we just get a little wiser along, you know,
We
just get a little
mature.
wiser.
Who wants to grow up?
No, I didn't.
I know.
So
Well,
I'm still
no,
like a kid myself.
right. Well, here's the thing about being a kid. When you're a kid, you want to grow up so badly.
Yeah.
Because then I can go out and drive. Then I can go out and I can smoke or I can drink or whatever the fuck it is that adults do that you as a kid want to do. Then when you get there, once you reach that pinnacle, at 21, this is exactly what I told my son on his 21st birthday. All the fun's over with. Done. You wasted your life wanting to grow up. Now you're grown up and you're going to spend the rest of your adult life wishing you were under 21 again. I have to tell said Panda that all the time. It's like, slow the fuck down. It's why he can't say, fiance, whatever. They're promised. But I think she calls him she says fiance. Goose normally runs around and just says, his stink is what he calls her.
That's true. I remember that in a past live stream. That's a stink.
Yeah. Brenda says growing up was a lie. I know. They're like, oh, you get to have a job and responsibility and all that stuff. And you're like, fuck yeah. And it's like, after 2 weeks on the job, you're like, oh, fuck, I got to go in. I'm calling off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, when do I get some time for myself?
Yeah. No
That's
inner
true.
office
That's true,
dating.
Brenda.
No inner office dating. Then I don't want to work 16 hours 6 days a week. No inner office dating unless you're sleeping with the boss. I've got stories.
Yeah, funny how that works. Only the boss.
Yeah.
Only the boss can, just break those rules. But like you do, it's like, oh, you got to go to human resources.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a talk about the standards of practices. Like, well, you're banging the secretary there, boss. You hypocrite. Were you jealous because I might be able to move in on your territory and take the secretary away from you?
Oh,
Sad.
I'll
It
tell you
really is.
I'll tell you at the post office I was awful.
Well, I bet.
I was 18 or 19 in the letter carrier, and the supervisor, I think she was about 35, and I was what was considered route burner. I was everybody else, served in the Vietnam War and stuff like that. I got in by winning a golf game, because I hadn't served yet at the time, so I got a nice cushy job by playing a sport I hate. So regardless, I'm there, and the women that are there, at least, well, I can't say the younger ones either because it was all of them. Oh, he's new meat, right? Except for Donna. Donna was like a 35, 40-year-old supervisor. And because I was young, I could do these routes much quicker than the older guys. So it was what was called a burner. I would take out my route, and I would take hours off other people's routes and come back early, like I didn't have extra. That made it so they got a bonus. So what Donna used to do was she would give me, like, I worked 6 hours a day, about 15 to 16 hours. I would cross over what's called keys, where I would do clerk work, then I would do carrier work, then I come back and do clerk work. I tuck the mail from the first truck in the morning. I was the only one there dragging it out into the office, and I was the only one there pushing the mail that went out at the end of the day into the truck. That's what my life was like, which I didn't complain about because every week I got shitloads of money that someone else always got. But anyway, Donna, what she would do, she would arrange one day that I would do something called markups. Markups are like the forwarding orders expired, or there's not that person at the address, or they're deceased. So you cross out their address so the machines can't pick it back up, and you stamp on it so that they know what happened, and you're sending it back. Well, I only did those long enough for the carriers to get out. When the carriers got out, Donna and I went to lunch. And then she would stay behind. Like, it would be done with like lunch at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And she would clock me out at 6. That was because they got bonuses for overtime being lowered. They didn't like giving out overtime. So if they had a burner in there, that's the guy you give a bunch of shit to. He's young. He can handle it. I put 3 or 4 relays together and run those fuckers off. I wasn't wasting time at the truck. But I never did a Jimmy D'Angelo. I never broke my ankle jumping out of a window because hubby came home.
I remember you telling me about that one time we were talking.
Yeah. Got attacked by a Vietnamese pig. There's this little sign in the yard that said warning attack pig. My mom used to collect pigs. I'm like, oh, that's cute. I'm going to ask him where that, because I got a thing that needed to be signed, right? and walking up, making sure everything goes there. Boom, boom, boom. Flat on my face. I turn over, roll around. That pig's getting ready to charge me again. Fucking bacon. And then Canadian geese are like the meanest, dumbest things I've ever seen. Fucking just walked around a corner and there's one there. Son of a bitch chased me back to the truck like it was a pit bull.
Damn.
I never had it.
Canadian goose.
Yeah. The only dog I ever had bother me was a Chihuahua.
Holy shit.
The only reason it bothered me is because it wanted to eat the mace. Well, the stories I have as a letter carrier.
I know.
They're
You told me
insane.
some of them.
Yeah.
They are.
Well, because I always tried to be friendly to people. They're like the older folks. I might be the only person they see all day or talk to, because this is before like cell phones were a big thing, right? And they would have soda or iced tea or whatever. They're ready for me, and it was so they had someone to talk to. I never had a problem with that. You know what I mean? I kept suckers for the kids. I knew one of the kids had diabetes, so I had sugar-free candy for him. And I kept doggy treats for the pups on the route. So everybody was happy.
Yeah, a little bit of something for everybody.
Except that fucking Chihuahua. I'll be
You
honest.
stop giving it me.
No! See, here's the thing. At the post office, they train you how to avoid dog bites. So if you get bit by a dog, it's your fault. Okay? Period. Now, they're not going to tell the homeowner that. They're going to try to get the homeowner to pay for any medical bills you might have. But your job might be on the line. You'd mace it, and that dog would be, and the owner would be like, please quit macing it. Because dog mace leaves their face orange so that the police can identify him. This thing ate it. And it was always, it'll bite if you don't give it the mace. So, one day I followed her instructions, and little fucker come running up, just shit, didn't mace him, and he bit me. I'm not proud of this. This was a long time ago. But that Chihuahua looked an awful lot like a football.
And that fence looked like the end zone.
Oh, it was like 2 yards down. Oh, I was so mad. Motherfucker tore skin and everything. And it's like, I can't report it or anything like that because they'll blame me. Why weren't you macing it? Well, the owner didn't want it maced anymore. Well, do we listen to the owners? No. We taught you better than that. Shit, at the post office, you're responsible even if you get rear-ended because they train you to be a professional driver. We had one lady, this is back when the old Jeeps were being phased out, these dinosaur fucking things that you could do this to and it still drive kind of crooked, So anyway, she was in one of these things and someone rear-ended her and it flipped it. And she's in the ambulance. I'm out there with a couple other guys picking up mail because it just knocked everything all over the place, right? And the postal inspectors are there and they're questioning her because it was her fault she got rear-ended to the post office. Now, of course, the police didn't write it up that way. Crazy shit. And at the time, the term postal had become popular. Well, I wonder why. Guys that go in there and their livelihoods, they're tearing up their bodies to have supervisors tell them they weren't being fast enough. And then they'd let them go. Well, they'd torn up their body to where they almost couldn't do anything else, right? And they got a wife and kids. And and at the time, PTSD was not a thing. and most of your letter carriers are former service members, or it used to be that way. So they went to with what they knew. I'm not, and here's the thing: I'm not condoning it, but I understand. You know, they're wrong in what they did, obviously, but I understand too. And that's hard to say, you know what I mean? Because I, there, at one of the post offices I worked at, I worked in a big city. So you have the big office and you have branches. And I would get sent to different branches and stuff like that because I was good at what I did. There was an incident where there was a branch, it wasn't my main branch, but I made friends there and they had that incident. So I mean it's hard. But could you imagine after you tore up yourself doing all that? Going home to your wife and your kids and saying, I gotta call up UPS and see if they'll give me a minimum wage job.
That's rough, man.
Yep. How did we go get from this to Jamie? Or from Jamie to this?
That's how we roll around here, bro. You know, that's what we do. We talk about something and we get completely sidetracked on talking about something else. It doesn't matter. We talk about anything and everything here.
Well, the thing
That's how the
is,
Asylum rolls.
yeah, the thing is Jamie's kind of boring.
He really is. Sad and boring.
Just now
Sad
putting the
and
hat
boring.
on.
Who knows? Yeah, I've been waiting. I seen some of the people in there talking about how I should do the
Abe
as Goose
Lincoln.
would say, the Abraham Lincoln.
The baby, yeah. Oh,
I just need to get one taller because he had a pretty tall top hat.
yeah. Oh, and the stuff's on its way.
If we're gonna get that done, ladies and gentlemen, you will be surprised.
The purple
It will
lipstick.
happen.
The purple lipstick was Goose's idea, so you can blame him.
Lipstick.
Well, whenever he did Vixie, he wore red lipstick.
Damn. Well, at least you told me because if I would have opened the box and seen that in there, I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck
So
is
at
he
least
wearing?
I know. Thanks for the heads up.
He said you guys have to be pretty for this. Oh.
No, we definitely do because when we do it, I mean, the world's gonna be left shooketh. They're gonna see who really has the jiggle physics behind that cartoon character.
Mm. Oh. I don't know. See, I've always said that was one of my best ideas. I'm second guessing myself now.
Don't second guess yourself now, this late in the game. No.
Well, we'll find out when the two of you do it, won't we?
Yep.
Brenda asked, wait,
Definitely
you
will.
sent him lipstick? Yes, I sent him lipstick, a purple wig, a purple foxtail, and purple fox ears.
Yes. There's going to be. Should we tell him?
Yeah,
Like,
you can.
because
You can.
with
Here, I'll big screen you so
with
you
that
can hit him up.
goofy cartoon. Let's call it Pixie. It's really, we want to help out
I want to
the
start this
goofball
off.
cartoon by showing like, hey, look at us, and that goofy jiggle physics. Ooh woo, yeah. The cartoon ain't got nothing on it.
You gotta dock
So
your.
you're gonna be seeing me and Goose.
You gotta dock your fingers when you say ubu.
Like more like this or
No.
this.
Here. Let me go back so you can see me. If you're gonna do it, you've got to do this. Ooh. How the hell did you get so far over?
Okay, I'm seeing you now. Oh, woo. Ew. Exactly. With the jiggle fins. And don't worry, Brenda, there won't be no fishnets.
Don't go around making promises.
I had to because that was. I told you. Don't surprise me. Don't scare the shit out of me, bro.
What good is it if I don't do? See that ruins my fun.
Oh, gee, it ruins your fun.
Yeah, I'm predicting. We need to get you a little purple skirt too. Go all the way out. You're in California. They'll think it's normal. They'll be like, "Yeah, that's the way it is." Caesar sat there. Go no.
Sir, I told.
No.
Mm-mm. No. I told you just the ears, the wings, and the tail that clips on. And now I gotta have lipstick. Okay, I could deal with the lipstick because I mean Brenda would be able to give me some wonderful tips on how to like put that stuff on.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know what's wrong now. Shit, now I messed it all up again. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix your box.
No, I see it right now. No, keep doing your thing, brother. But yeah, me and Goose are going to be going out at some point and really showing the people all about Pixie. Who's really behind the cartoon, me or Goose? And then
I'm the fan
you
club.
will see. Exactly. He is the president of the fan club, so you'll be seeing him
Yeah.
out there with Goose. With the possible pillow type accessory. I'm not purely speculation on my part.
Yeah, you're
But that might happen.
speculating incorrectly.
See? Just purely speculation. When I put my ear to the street, I obviously heard wrong. Now Brenda wants to play dress up. Damn. See what you get me into, bro?
What?
The shenanigans.
Well, apparently, because I just saw this. It came in with Jack 2K. I'm not hard to find, bitch. And I carry a 45 right on my hip. Got you, bro.
Game over Jack 2K.
Yeah, he said, I'm coming for you tomorrow. Bring an
Is he
army.
coming for you or coming for me?
Coming for me.
I'm not hard to find either.
Right.
I could be out for a walk, just strolling the neighborhood, out
Right.
and about, and I walk slow just on purpose in case there's anybody that wants to pop up, because I am quite the colorful character in my neck of the woods.
Okay, I am
So you know
pretty
what?
well. I am pretty certain that they got timed out or banned by our moderator
Yes,
who's on
yes.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah. It wasn't one of Jamie's people. It was Jamie. And here's the thing about physical threats. I have bodyguards, fuckhead. Do you think you're going to get anywhere near me? I can almost swear to you, Lance is dying for someone to push past him.
Oh man, that little twink trying to push past somebody that's in security. He's gonna bump into him and fall down on the ground.
Yeah.
Try to cry victim. And let me tell you something, what can we call him? Dick face. I don't have security. You just get little old me and my blasphemy. You know what? I like to grapple. Hold hands in a twisted way where things just break. Things get hurt. You want to physically try to intimidate either me or my compadre here? You're not going to get very far.
I don't scare
You
because
won't
here,
get far at all.
yeah. Here's the thing. I've done my time overseas. Them little bitches tried their best to kill me and didn't get it done. So one of these little fruit booties over here is not going to get it done either.
Especially that guy. It's like, geez, that freaking skin bag dick face Jamie. He stays inside for so long. Like, what is he gonna do? He'll run at somebody, like you're talking about wanting security. He tried to go past him. He's gonna bounce off him like a rubber bullet.
Actually, you might find a rubber bullet.
It'd be a 2-for-1 special. Like in the midst of bouncing off of your security, they just, put just shoot that rubber bullet his way.
What kind of genius?
Give him some nice welts.
Okay, what kind of genius? Okay, I run a multi-million-dollar international business. Do you think you're going to catch me just walking out like some dumb jackass? I'm not an insurance company owner. I can't think of his name. Which made no sense. Which made no sense. I can do a Red Dead Redemption series. I've got two. I got it when it came out, and I touched it for about 20 minutes. I have so many video games. I've got games that I forgot I owned and have bought multiples of. Yeah, first world problems.
Yep.
Happens.
He showed me. It's like,
Yeah. Look, I've got
games. Like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah, I've got it on Xbox. There's the Switch too. Oh, there's the PlayStation. I've got it on Epic, Steam, and something else. Yeah. Brenda's trying to make you an OnlyFan pimp.
I just noticed that it's she has that entrepreneur spirit, and I guess I'm just such a piece of candy. She wants to
And Diamond
really
Head
push me out there.
Diamond Head said that, they're cool with that. Here's the thing though. If you had an OnlyFans account, and we know Jamie does, possible collabs. She's like, I'm quitting again,
No.
motherfucker.
No, there ain't no collab. The only way we're gonna be collabing is if Happy Punch comes through. I will box the shit out of that guy. When I get done with them, he'll be a human vegetable.
So Daniel Keem comes up, and he's like, "Okay, you've got the fighting match, but we're going to do it MMA style. So you got to wear a little spandex thing."
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it for what I want to do, because I will show you after the show, but trust me, I know exactly what I want to do.
Well, the thing is see, now he's upset because the game's not in his favor. She just left everybody alone.
Should have stuck with the first, truce where it's just like, do your thing, we do our thing. But no. But hey, what can we expect from an alcoholic, right?
Yeah. It wasn't
Can't
even
expect the
24
wisest
hours.
decisions from him.
Yeah, it wasn't even 24 hours. And it was like, I'm going to dox everybody. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'll control the content you put on your channel because I'm powerful. Oh, fuck him. Hopefully, this is the last time we've got to mention Jamie or Jen because I don't think Jen. I said, oh no, not what I was talking about. I guess that too. I think it's talking about the Red Dead series, and I fucked it up. Bad timing by the delay there. I'm sorry. Yeah, but hopefully we don't have to talk about him or don't have to talk about Jen either because she's really not going to like what they've got in store for her.
A rude awakening.
Yeah, when you when you meet a detective, he's like, you know what? They wasted your time, which means they wasted my time. I have no problem putting them in jail for the weekend so that they pay their part too. Because he's like, I got to write this shit.
Maybe we could have live streamed that. That'd be fun. Seeing him thrown in the slammer.
Yeah.
Be able to live stream it.
Well,
have a TTS to where we can donate to just talk shit to him behind bars. Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Well, the thing was, to the officer that I met was like really cool. Like I said, he knew what we did because he's like, he's seen us out, in some of the little recording things. We've been working on a little project for later. So, and when we go out, we wear the jerseys so that people know that, I mean. It was like when we went to the gas station one night and a whole bunch of teenage girls surrounded him. Now, they didn't know what he did, but they assumed it was something special because of the jersey.
You still got to get me one of those jerseys.
I know. We've got on back order.
Dude, IRL is like putting it out there. People could see. Like, oh shit, Gamers Asylum. Yeah. That's a fancy ass jersey. But it's on back order?
Yeah.
Awesome, bro.
So, awesome. But they've been ordered.
I'm looking forward to it.
But see now the Ain't What It Ain't podcast ones. I'm trying to go where you can see it. Well, it's the other hand. It's weird. So you got the logos, got our numbers, names are on the back. Asylum over here, Havoc over here, and you can get your very own on our website for $6. I'm just playing. Not yet.
Yeah, and that's something that would be, coming down the line.
And these are not cheap jerseys. Like, they're official. Whenever we got them, I was like,
"Oh, they look good."
Yeah, I was like,
"You're showing me when you got them." It's like, damn, like that's high quality right there.
Right.
Like you were saying, it's like up there with the professional.
Well, yeah, it feels. Yeah, it feels like my pro jerseys, in every way, and I got Goose one and me one. Well, I got two because we were doing them for the different shows. And it was like, I don't want to go buy a bunch of these and then be crappy, right? When we get them, they're probably going to be somewhere near 60. Just because of the material and stuff like that and getting it. But you'll be able to put your name and the show you like and stuff like that. So, Brenda's just like Dana. She wears a jersey and no pants. And it was to test out the women's. Dana got one. She hated the colors though. I got her pink and light blue, and she's like, "I'm a Raiders fan for a reason. I just wear black." Wrong, love. Trekker, I don't think you're that big because right now I'm wearing a 3X, and I kind of swim in it.
Yeah, a 5 or 6X is like Trucker wants to live in it.
Yeah,
Pitch a tent.
Trekker wants 2 people to pitch a tent.
Mm.
I think the only I'm going to say it since she just
6X.
since she just put Lamau in the chat. I want to tell a little story. Right, she got 2, okay, and I got one that fit and one that was bigger because I know how she is. She likes to just she said I like wearing my jersey and just chilling. So okay, and I got one that fit, and she's like, okay, the one that fits perfect, but the girls are going to pop out, and I'm like, perfect.
Exactly.
that was the
Can't go wrong
I
there.
hope you all weren't wanting more. Yeah, she said I had to have it big so it covers my butt. Got a nice ass. I don't know why she says that stuff, but yeah, yeah. Don't expect too much from me. It's late. I've had a long fucking day,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, you most definitely had a long day. A lot of bullshit that happened. Things are looking better now.
my sweetie says I'm wrong for that. Shut up. But here's the thing. I'm not lying, am I? So I'm not wrong. I'm right. So you go butt booba, because you can't say boobs. I just said boobs. Tell him you're a stalker. God damn.
Oh, most certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight for this wonderful, just impromptu session. That's what we do here. Sometimes we just fire it up because we got to deal with something, or we want to have fun, or maybe a bit of both. And yeah, hopefully you learned something from this. Mutant Star, you ugly, disgusting, pasty piece of whatever the fuck you are. You know, just keep your mouth shut. Focus on the alt accounts that you stream to, the geriatric bimbo. Just focus on that, kiddo. But you beautiful people out there, thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in, making the chat a lively place. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you when I look at you.
Because he's a stalker.
Damn Skippy.
He just said damn Skippy, so he agrees. So, oh, well, that was 2 streams I wasn't expecting to do. Tonight was just supposed to be the Ain't What It Ain't podcast, and we're supposed to talk about the new shows. Remember, next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday, Queen Dana is going to be here with me live on camera for date night. And last date night, we're going to have date night again this Saturday night. The last date night got a little saucy. She was here with me, and I don't think people were paying much attention to the games. Oh, well. So, okay. Anyway. Newest fish named Samson. The catfish, the dumb one. I got to remember to make a video title of that. Right? All right. So, until tomorrow, whenever we're going to do the Lego build, and I'm going to, on the Nature Channel, try to make a seascape, which I'm really starting to. Oh, it's going to be such a mess. Anyway, yep, but we'll do it. So you want to be here for those. I don't remember the times. So, you know, you got to press the little bell. After you hit subscribe, you press that little bell and you put all. That way you don't miss anything. And since I never say it, I want you all to know we love all of you. Right? And let's go make some really bad decisions.
I came upon dirt roads, mud on my boots. Mama said, boy, don't be cute. County line dreams, hard-earned scars. I laugh at the judges in the busted up bars. They want my head low, want me pull light, but I've been rough since the first damn fight. I keep my hat tipped, my chin up high. If the whole world burns, I just say nice. I ain't begging, I ain't bending. If you hear that engine, then you know I'm sending. Ain't no leash on this old heart. I was born to kick right through the dark. Zero fucks given, zero fucks given. Say it loud now. Zero fucks given, zero fucks given, zero fucks given. If they don't like it, they can keep on quitting. Keep on quitting. I got that back row bad boy grin, front porch venom under my skin. Talk real slick, I talk real mean, but I keep my name clean as a blade through jeans. Got a black top temper and a preacher's stare. If you cross that line, I don't care, I swear. My truck got dents, my jeans got dust. I live too hard to ever give up. I ain't begging, I ain't bending. If you hear that engine, then you know I'm sending. Ain't no leash on this old heart. I was born to kick right through the dark. Zero fucks given, zero fucks given. Say it loud now. Zero fucks given, zero fucks given, zero fucks given. If they don't like it, they can keep on quitting. Keep on quitting. Hands on the wheel, hell in my rear view. I don't chase crowns, I don't need your venue. Let them run their mouth, let them throw their shade. I stay carved in stone while the weak folks fade. Zero fucks given, zero fucks given. Say it loud now. Zero fucks given, zero fucks given, zero fucks given. If they don't like it, they can keep on quitting. Keep on quitting. Zero fucks given. I said what I said. Dust on my boots and a wild ass head.